What up?
What up? What up? What
Hey.
up? How's your time out?
What's poppin', dude?
What's poppin', baby?
I went and got some. I don't know what it was. I guess it was Korean food.
You hear what I
What
did
are we
for-
doing? Are you gonna send me the appearance?
Yeah. You hear what I did for you, dude?
Would you? I was on your stream earlier. You said you were. You said you made it illegal for people to fucking shit on me on your Discord. Or not your Discord. Sorry, your Discord's unstoppable. Your subreddit.
Yep.
Oh well, I mean, I can handle it, but thank you, bud. I mean, that's very nice of you to censor your audience. Oh my god, I'm not talking about any politics today. Okay, no politics from me.
Chat, how easy do you think we can turn him into a political topic?
Censor my audience? I was trying to think to do the best for you and to lead by example. To ban any shit talk to you, to any other streamer but me. They can shit talk me on my Reddit, but no one else. And you drop the worst line you possibly can that makes it look like I'm censoring my audience.
Oh no. They're dropping censorship Andy in the chat, dude. Fish, chill.
Hey, stop. I retract the statement, boys. Free for all. Okay, I'll send you guys an appearance. I'm not kidding. I'm retracting. Free for all, boys. Keep them going again.
Keep those fucking subreddits going, dude. Keep them going. I love reading them, honestly. Oh my god, I hate HASAN on the podcast. He loves to talk about politics. Oh god, keep him coming, dude.
New picture.
I was trying to be a good friend, but looks like I backfired.
You good? You all right, dude? You are a good friend. Thank you. How you feeling?
It's because I'm in a very bad mood today.
What's going on? Talk to me.
No, I'm just really today's just a bad day. I've been in a bad mood all day. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I've been pissed today. Like one of those days where I woke up, I just didn't like anything. I was pissed. Like I'm talking. I walked out of my room. Listen. Here's how I knew it was gonna be a bad day. I walk out of my fucking room to go get a fucking water, and my short pocket gets stuck on the fucking door handle and pulls me back. Has that ever happened to you?
Yes, it's the worst.
That is the moment I knew it is a fuck day. That is the day I knew. I mean, that is the moment I knew. And ever since then, I've been pissed. It's been bad. It's been a bad day. It's been a bad day so far. Anyways, let's do this. We have 6 people to talk to, and then we can all go to bed. Okay. Here we go. Appearing. Oh, yeah. And on top of that, I don't know if any of you noticed, but Twitch decides to reset the UI for moderation, for auto mod. And I had over 1,000 phrases in their band. It deleted all of them and reset them.
Oh no!
So I couldn't even show my chat during the Reddit recap because people were saying the basic N word, the basic. Like I'm not talking N1236799GG. I'm talking NI blank 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 blank. I'm talking just a raw word. They're spamming it like something that hasn't been done in my chat for 3 fucking years. Like it's just been a bad day. Like Twitch. For how much you ban people over that word, you're fucking morons for resetting it. Like, I said it, you're fucking morons.
I'm from Norway.
Pepe Han's old cloak is gone.
I don't know how that. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like it happened to me, luckily, but I keep getting fucking bot swatted with like big black penises nonstop.
It was probably Hades.
I don't know what that is, but it's like very difficult to fight against it.
Okay. All right, I'll send it to you guys.
What's the tournament tomorrow?
Apex.
Damn, there's a fucking tournament for it already? Wait, who's on it? Is everyone on it? Are you playing?
No. It's only 8 teams. Basically, it's the biggest streamers. That's the reality of it.
Damn, dude, are we not a part of the biggest streamers?
Apparently not. It's only 30K
Damn.
plus streamers. Yeah, it was some bullshit where they said, oh, it's only a select amount of streamers. Really, what they mean is it's only the 30K plus streamers they actually care about.
Wait, isn't it Misgifts on it too, isn't he?
No.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know where I got that.
Chief playing games.
Misgift's not on it, dude. It's like it's all the like Fortnite kids that got paid to play. I mean, imagine getting offers to play the game and make the game big, and then the tournament isn't the people supporting. It's the people who are getting paid to play, and they get a chance to win $50,000. Imagine.
I mean,
that,
hey, yeah,
capitalism at its
that's
finest.
capitalism, baby. That's how it is. The ones who have the most money.
Fucking trash, dude. Fucking trash, dude.
They don't need it. They don't need it, Train. Do they need it?
You
No.
don't need it. Capitalist fucking
They make
pigs,
fucking
dude.
$50,000 sneezing, dude. They're making $50,000 on accident. They don't need that kind of money to play in the tournament. The little guy needs that kind of money. And over here, what are they gonna do? Ninja needs $50,000 on that fucking tournament.
Ninja pisses $50,000, dude.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Anyway, that was a very quick intro into politics, even though I said no politics. But...
No, it's okay. That is basic. I'm so annoyed today. I gotta be careful. Like, if any day I get banned on me today, I'm in an irritated fucking mood. Like, I'm in a bad mood. Like, and I apologize to my chat and to the viewers here, guys. I'm in a bad mood. It's bad. It's bad news bears. Okay. Let me send you guys the appearing. Okay, there you go. And then, there you go.
What do you think? You think Apex is going to take over Fortnite or no?
I hope so.
Oh, me too, dude. I fucking can't. I can't build for shit. I mean, then again, I can't really play Apex well either, but...
Mute your mic on here. I'm in a pissed mood today, dude. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back to my auto mod settings. I think they're too high. I can take them off now. Mod just got a ban. It's actually crazy how they reset the whole thing.
Holy shit, Fortnite has 35,000 views right now. That's awesome.
That is great, dude. Fuck Fortnite, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
Fortnite's some clowny ass shit, dude.
Dude, Joe's chatting has more views than Fortnite? No way.
Dude, Fortnite's trash, dude. Like, it's a bunch of fucking, like, it's just a trash fucking game, dude. It's so trash, dude. Like, it's such a trash game, dude. It's such a dog shit game.
It's got cool dances, though, dude.
God, you're so fucking loud. I want a fucking neck.
Wait, am I loud?
Yeah, you're fucking loud. Talk again?
Wait, really?
All right, you're back. That's good. Okay.
Wait, why don't you lower my volume in the
I just
Discord?
did.
Then,
I just did, you fucking filthy fuck.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit! Look at the attitude.
I'm in a pissed mood today, dude. I just want to break everything right now, dude. I'm just like so angry right now, dude. I'm so fucking mad.
All right, well, you gotta celebrate the little victories like Fortnite being dead, you know?
My short puck, I got stuck in the fucking door handle. I'm pissed.
Apex got fucking 161k. Yeah, I predicted this a long time. Fortnite will die. And some of the streamers will die with it.
I want to suck fucking bananas right now.
You good at it, Knut?
Fortnite? No, I
No, not
tried it.
Fortnite. Apex.
I'm not good at it.
You know what's crazy? 4 nights ago, the people to my left, I started hearing loud banging and loud noises, and I started hearing like, "Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me!" And they had a fist fight over there, and like everything was falling over and crashing. And I hear like, "I can't believe you fucked my I can't believe you fucked my girl, man!" Like, it was some crazy shit, bro. And I had my ear to the fucking wall, dude. And to me, that was like jerk off material, dude. No joke. I was like, "Fuck, dude! Like, this is some."
Wait, were they on? Were they on the Trainwrecks dating and slash social advice podcast?
No, dude, it was my neighbors, dude. It was my neighbors. Like that shit. Like I was just picturing it. It was like a porn, dude. He like apparently he walked in on the guy like fucking his girl, and they just started fighting. And I was like, my ear was to the wall. I'm like, damn, this is hot as fuck, dude. And just it was great, dude. Anyways, okay. Train's volume is too low. How is my volume always too low, dude? Hello!
Not low on mine.
It sounds more than loud enough.
How about now? Is this good? Hello? Hello?
Oh,
I just spit everywhere, dude. It's nasty.
Oh, I can see it. Oh no. Wait, is that microphone $1,000?
Yeah. Well, this is $500 and the amp is $500.
Dude, your gain is way too high right now, dude. Holy
Yeah, my
shit.
bad. I'm back. Okay. Let's get started. I'm in a bad mood today. Fuck, I gotta... You know what? I'm gonna take a breather real quick. Give me a sec.
Little break, dude.
Yeah, I get to get a little breather. Give me a sec, dude. Oh, why am I in this mood?
I bought a new microphone this week as well. I bought a used one.
How much was that, dude? I'm still on the fucking e-girl Blue Yeti level.
Yeah, I had that one. That was my former one. I think I bought this for about, let's say, $400 in total. Sound card. I'm not sure. Cube.
What are we doing? Are we
Nano.
taking a break right now? What's Train doing right now, guys? What do you guys in the chat think Train's doing? He's gonna come back better than ever, dude.
He's in a good mood when he comes back. Oh my god.
Oh god. I can't wait to give some advice, dude.
No, but it isn't that bad. I just bought it for like half the price of a new one. And I got this thing to have it on as well.
Wait, is that
Damn.
so? Wait, what's the first door? What's the first door and what's the second door in Train's house?
The first door is apparently a bathroom. The second door, I think it is bedrooms. Or the two next ones, I'm not quite sure. Cold crew.
Yeah, I think we need to give advice to Train today, dude.
Calm down, don't get banned, even though you have a bad day.
Okay, let's do this. This room is my room. That's my room. In my room, I have a bathroom and I have a walk-in closet. That door is my laundry room. Next door is my second bathroom. Far room is my den.
Damn, dude. Must be nice. Is that Texas?
Downtown Austin, yeah.
I can't even fucking. I barely got a 800 square feet apartment. How much do you pay rent if you don't mind me asking?
$2,300 a month.
God damn it, dude. Fuck. What is it? That 2-bedroom?
It's a 1-bedroom, 1 den.
1 bedroom, 1 den. I pay fucking 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 800 square feet, $2,500 a month.
That's LA for you. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, chat, I'm in a bad mood once again, guys. Tomorrow will be a better stream, I promise. I'm sorry about today. Okay, let's do this. Let's bring in... Sup, Cloud here?
Oh shit, me first. Hello.
You first, yep.
Hey.
Since you've been here before, I decided to start with you.
How you been, man?
Good, man. How have you been, bro? You sound better, actually.
Thanks.
Your vo-
I've been working on some things.
Yeah, your voice sounds more lively and put together, and everything just it feels and sounds better, to be honest.
Thanks, bud.
No problem, man. So how's everything? How's everything been?
Things have been a little shaky, but
So what seems to be the
nothing.
what seems to be
too
the
bad.
problem today?
Well, I was wondering, wanted to ask you guys how to build more self-confidence and stuff, because I don't know if this is my problems are more self-confidence driven, but sorry, chats make me laugh. I'm just gonna turn them off. But I've trouble talking to anyone in person at all, to the point where it prevents me from going to work and stuff, and also I'm just I'm unable to drive anywhere even though I'm perfectly capable of doing it. And I don't know if it is a self-confidence thing, but I just kind of want to know what your guys' advice would be to build upon that.
Who wants to start?
Want to go first, Knut?
I didn't hear everything, but I didn't get why. Do we have anything that... Oh, do you know why you have these problems? Or why you think it's a self-confident problem? Could be.
I don't know. I've had anxiety for a long time and stuff, and yeah, everyone in chat saying see a doctor and stuff, but I've been to several psychiatrists as well. But it's been a problem all my life, and I'm confined to my room all day, every day. I haven't seen anyone outside of my family for the past 4 months and stuff.
Okay.
And I haven't been to work for 4 months.
No work now. So mostly in your room for 4 months. Like that?
Other than grabbing food and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, of course, you have to eat. I think that's the thing that accelerates your problem even more. Isolating yourself from society, not meeting anyone, not talking to anyone. It makes it even worse long term.
Well, also he lives in Alaska, I think, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
okay.
No wonder you're depressed and don't want to leave, then, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fuck outside.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't fucking... Yo, the temperature drops down to 50 degrees here in Los Angeles, and I don't want to leave my apartment. So I mean, I can't fault you for that. But
Okay.
as far as, I mean, fuck, I don't know what people do in Alaska, especially right now. How cold is Alaska right now?
It's getting warmer, probably like 20 degrees now.
Jesus Christ, dude! Holy shit!
Getting warmer in Alaska.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. What do you do like in Alaska to socialize?
Fucking not go anywhere for 4 months.
No, but like,
Like,
what does the average Alaskan do aside from like evade the law or work in oil drilling? Because those are the only two reasons why people live in Alaska. And I don't know which one applies to you, but what do people do to like socialize and shit?
I don't know. They fucking go to a super small ass mall that almost no one goes to. Like, there's not really much here. It's very boring up here.
Did you live anywhere else before Alaska?
No, I've traveled to several other places like Oregon and Arizona and stuff. But yeah, but I still had the same problems when I went over there.
It sounds so bad living in those places. It sounds like the north of Norway. Fuck, I would. No, I'm not going to say.
Oh, here we go, dude. Norway's the best, right?
No. I wasn't about to say that. I was about to say I would do something bad to myself if I lived up there. So that's not an advice.
Okay, damn, dude, that's not advice.
No, it wasn't advice.
All right, what do you enjoy? What do you enjoy doing? Like, what gives you pleasure?
Honestly, very little now. I used to be big in World of Warcraft and stuff, but then that started being shitty, and so I just kind of stopped playing that. And now I'm just like, just literally not doing anything. I'm jumping stream to stream all day, just watching people. And I've been trying to work out lately, but I don't really have very good equipment, and I have those problems where I can't go to the gym, and so I'm kind of stuck in that rut.
So you have social anxiety to a degree that you can't go to the gym and work out? Like you're afraid of being around other people and talking to them, or
Yeah,
do you have agoraphobia?
what happens is you know, when I go to a public place, I'm very self-conscious and I feel like all eyes on me, even though someone's probably 180 degrees fucking looking the other way. Like it's like I'm always feeling like, like it's almost like a paranoia of um just worrying about what people think of me and stuff. And like, I'm not the healthiest guy either. I'm pretty hefty. I'm not totally overweight, but I'm enough for me to not feel comfortable about myself. But also, I mean, I have to wear a beanie everywhere I go. I never leave my house without my beanie because I started going bald at like 19, and so I'm just fucking Asmongold over here.
Look, I feel you on the receding hairline stuff. So let's not even talk about wearing a beanie everywhere you go.
Yeah, dude, and that hurts my self-confidence as well.
Don't worry about it. Just wear a cool beanie, brother. Easy. There you go. Fuck. Okay. Now I'm depressed, dude. Holy shit.
Oh no, I'm sorry, bud.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, look, there's plenty you can do. I mean, you can get hair transplants if you really want to solve it. You know what I mean? You can try Rogaine. Have you tried Rogaine?
Rogan? No, I haven't tried any of that stuff.
Wait, why not? If you started balding at 19, I mean, you got nothing to lose, dude. At least slap a little bit of Rogaine on there. Maybe some of it will grow back.
Yeah, but I'm 22 now, though. That shit's
I know,
already
but it
long
works
gone.
on 30% of men.
Maybe I'll go try.
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, hair loss is like the least of your problems. If you have such severe anxiety, what have the doctors told you?
I haven't seen a doctor for the hair loss thing.
No, fuck the hair loss thing. I'm talking about your anxieties.
My anxiety, nothing very productive. I felt like, they just basically told me, try this or that, and I can't bring up any specifics because it was a while ago. Um, but yeah, I didn't find them very helpful. Um, I'm now um, I'm now seeing a current therapist that deals with neurofeedback, which is kind of like a electrical brain training, where they target parts of your brains and they see um, how the waves reacts and shit, and they adjust the frequency of it to try to lower the levels and back to normal rates. At least that's what I gathered from it. That's what I understood from it being explained to me. But and that's been helping out a little bit. But I get massive headaches and stuff from it. So I'm currently looking for something else.
I have no idea what that is, but they
It's a
have
little
probably
out there,
given you the same advice that we wanted to give you to try to go out in public, try to meet people. That's probably what they said, the doctors, isn't it? When they gave you specific advice on what to do. Social training.
Yeah. God, I don't know. So
Have you thought about moving out of Alaska, by the way? Do you have the means?
I do. I have a friend in Oregon that really wants me to come down there and
Dude, get the fuck out of Alaska then. That's number one, right?
I know. I really want to do it, but I have these fucking issues, and I wake up like if like one time I was really thinking about it for a while, and just like I got fucking a night terror from previously thinking of it while going to sleep, and it just and so I'm just like you know like also the main part of driving and stuff like I know I can use a GPS and stuff, but I'm terrified of being lost and just stuck. And dude, I mean, there's fucking problems over problems, dude. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Don't apologize, dude. I mean, you have nothing to lose, right? That's what I was as far as like leaving Alaska and going to Oregon. I mean, that's why I definitely recommend it. I just don't know. I don't know what kind of advice we can give you if your doctors, if the doctors you've talked to have given you not very good advice according to what you've told us, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, we've obviously talked already like 2 times on the on this podcast. So I've kind of given you everything I have. That's why I'm not talking too much because it's like the same thing as the other 2 times. So I've kind of given you everything I have as far as what more to do. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's been 3 years since your hair loss. It's something you've got to find a way to accept, whether it's shaving it all off, whatever you have left, and trying to go for a new style, whether it's growing a beard out, trying to find. It sounds to me, you got to find a way to love yourself. You got to find a way to accept your current situation, and then once you do that, take the leap of faith and go to Oregon. I mean, you have a friend there. I mean, that one friend, even being around that one friend, is better than where you are right now. So these are things you just got to do. And then worst case scenario, if it doesn't work out, you go back to Alaska. It's not like you're bound there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those things where you just got to take a leap of faith and try to do what you can do. But then again, I don't. If you move to Oregon, you got to find a therapist there. I don't want you to move from Alaska to Oregon and then lose your therapist. So these are all things you got to, take time to put aside and figure out what needs to be done, one step at a time.
What do you do for work right now?
I'm a security guard. I work night shifts and stuff. And that's even a job where like I barely see anyone, and I'm still just terrified to even like see like I'm worried about like someone popping up and me having to like talk to them and stuff like. And most of the time,
Fuck,
I
dude.
don't.
Wait,
I
do you
don't
know
see
when this
people.
started happening? This wasn't always the case, right? Like, Do you know if something might have triggered this sort of behavior or these fears?
Um, honestly, probably after I graduated from high school. Um, a lot of my friends started disappearing and stuff, and
What do you mean
a lot of
disappearing?
like okay, I had this girlfriend, actually the one that I recently broke up with, and a lot of my friends were drug addicts, and I was a drug addict at the time too, and and I was really head over heels about this girl and stuff. She was just like, it's them or me. And so I was just like, it's them. So it's just like, bridges I've burned and stuff. Um, yeah, and that kind of,
Oh, so they weren't like getting fucking yoinked. You're saying they just like disappeared from your life.
yeah, no, I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
being
Bro,
fucking.
it's Alaska. It's Alaska. You got to clarify. When you say disappearing, I'm assuming
I
there's
do have to
serial
clarify,
killer
dude. Yeah, no,
who's
it's
just
fucking,
fucking
it's
killing
fucked up
people.
here. Yeah,
I know, dude. You got to get the fuck out of Alaska, dude. Sarah Palin's from Alaska.
yeah, fucking awful.
But yeah, fuck. Being a security guard is probably not good if you already have social anxiety. You don't have a gun, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, have you thought about so your friend started leaving your life or your friend started disappearing from your life and you just felt increasingly alienated, right? And you found a
Yeah.
job. I'm assuming you sought out a job where you didn't have to talk to people.
No, my um I was actually really unwilling to even bother looking for a job and stuff, and the only reason I have this job is because my father is the manager there, and so I work through that.
What does your father say about all this?
He is Everything is whoosh with him. Like he doesn't understand most of this stuff. He tries to be understanding, and I'm very thankful for that. Um, but yeah, he doesn't. My father has his own problems too. He's an ex cop and stuff from San Diego. There's a bunch of medals and shit, and he's had a lot of friends die
Damn, bro,
as
why the
well.
fuck did he move to Alaska? What did he do in San Diego?
Fuck, dude, I don't really know. I only moved up here because he got married, and my mother wanted to move up here, and then they got divorced, and then yeah.
So let me ask you something. You don't mind like talking in front of, I mean, you don't mind talking to us though, like over the internet, and you don't mind talking in front of thousands of people. So
No,
how do you feel about that?
Honestly, this is just like a disconnect, like I'm very bad at one on one and stuff, but like in class I would be perfectly fine if I was put on the spot and have to talk in front of a lot of people and stuff. I would do completely fine. Yeah, 1v1. Sorry, I used to play Halo a lot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just you know it's easy to talk in front of all these guys because they're just names in a chat room and stuff. I don't know them. I can't see them. I can see what
Okay,
they're
so
saying.
the physical presence is something that intimidates you more than just like the idea of being in front of 4,000 people, because the idea of being in front of 4,000 people is genuinely terrifying, even if they're anonymous, right? It's genuinely terrifying to a lot of people. I mean, even I get anxiety sometimes when I'm in front of. I mean, luckily I'm never in front of 4,000 people on Twitch, so it's fine.
You
I'm a
are.
small streamer, but
No,
uh,
I've seen it with 4,000.
okay. I'm just trying to fucking be humble, okay? Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so that's interesting that you don't have like performance anxiety when you're talking to us. But like a 1v1 with a physical body is more terrifying to you.
Yeah.
So, huh? I wonder why that is. I mean, do you think maybe you're like overly insecure about your body or the way you look? Could it be that?
That is, I already know that's a big part of it, and I've been working towards making myself physically better. Um, but it's slow.
Yeah, it sounds like I mean, just take one day at a time. That's what you have to do. I mean, you can't expect instant results. You know, like you've already told us one problem, and you think it's a big problem, and you're working towards that. So, I would keep working towards that. Keep working on your body, and I think that's a big thing. I mean, and I think Hassan knows best. As soon as you kind of transition from, overweight and out of shape and unhealthy, and you look in the mirror and you see something different, healthy and fit, it does help your confidence. It does boost your confidence. You do feel great. You do want to go out. You want to show it off. You want to, be more social and outgoing. And that's something that is an outcome. And it is something that does happen when you do fix your body and fix your self-image. So I do think you should start with that. As far as looking for a cure for all of your issues, there is no cure. There is no, advice that's going to make you do all the things you say you can't do. So when I say cure, I mean like, a pill you take that makes it better, or a word from us that makes you all of a sudden go out and do stuff. The only cure that's going to fix this is one that's going to take time. It's going to be one that there is no instant gratification. It's going to be one that you have to keep working on yourself, push, lose your weight, look good. And once you do that, fix the next aspect of your life that you think there's an issue. It's going to be an ongoing battle and an ongoing struggle. And some days are going to be harder than others, and some days are going to be easier. And that's just life. That's literally life. Some have it worse than others. Some are born lucky. Some are born unlucky. Some have it, harder, and some have it easier. And you just got to deal with the cards you've been dealt and push through and push hard. And I think you can do it. I mean, you sound better from the last time we've talked. Your voice sounds more full. You sound more whole. You sound like a actual human being now. Before, you were very in your shell. You were very quiet. You were mumbling. Your voice was weak and it wasn't steady. So I already see huge improvement from the last time we talked and from the time before that. So these are all things you should be proud of, and they should make you feel better.
Train is right when he says take it one day at a time, but I'm going to make it even smaller than that, right? One of the things that I do when I go through like really depressive stages is, and I think I've given this advice before, maybe not to you, but on this stream definitely. I start off with really, really small goals. Okay, in an effort to feel accomplished. It could literally be just like cleaning. I mean, cleaning up after yourself a little bit, or maybe even just making your bed. You wake up in the morning, you force yourself out of bed, and you make your bed, and all of a sudden you get a boost of those endorphins, I guess, or dopamine. You get a hit of dopamine, and you feel accomplished, and that should push you towards other things.
Exactly.
Maybe start cleaning your room, and then
Yep. I give that advice almost every stream. Clean your room, and every time people actually do, they come back and say, dude, it actually worked. So I definitely agree with that. You should clean your room. You should start with small little tasks and, enjoy the reward from them. And your brain will reward you, and you will feel good. And then, it'll start applying to other things in your life, and you'll start applying those things to other things, and it'll just get better slowly. And that's the only way for it to get better, slowly. But it will get better. It will be better, and you will see the light at the end of the tunnel, 100%.
All right. Yeah. I appreciate this, guys. This was, I mean, even if it wasn't like strong advice and stuff. I mean, I take it as strong because I appreciate being able to talk to you guys and. Even talking, make stuff feel better.
And, it's always good to have people down to listen And if you have anyone like that, you should do that with other people as well. With your friend in Oregon, you should talk to them more often.
I mean, I think you gotta have a support system, dude. Someone in the chat was suggesting this. I forget who it was, but they talked about how you said you were a recovering drug addict, right?
Yeah, but it's already been like 4
No,
years
that's
almost,
fine.
but,
That's
yeah.
fine. It doesn't matter. Like your recovery doesn't matter. I mean, you could use that as an entry point to find people with similar experiences. Maybe maybe communicate with other people who are in AA or other, like I don't know, other recovering drug addicts. I'm sure there are plenty in Alaska. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, I think, like you got to find a community of like-minded individuals who are going through similar stuff, so you can have conversations with them, perhaps on the internet first, and then slowly move into like real life conversations with them if you possibly can, because obviously you can perform on the internet. Like obviously you have no issues talking to others on the internet. So I would look for some stuff on maybe Facebook or even in the Trainwrecks community. I'm sure there's some people to find that live around where you live, and develop a relationship, develop a friendship, and then perhaps meet up with them in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be careful who you meet up with if you're gonna go toward the recovery route. Make sure they're fully recovered, and like you, that they've fully stayed free and clear of any drugs. You don't want to hang out with anyone that's relapsed or anyone that's still around that scene, because it's just gonna trigger the the fiend inside. So if you do take that advice, make sure that it's a healthy support group. And those are very important too. Like, listen, like you've clearly stated that it's easier to talk to people with names and that you don't know. Support groups, I think, are a great idea, especially in Alaska. I mean, there's got to be some support groups in Alaska for people going through exactly what you're going through, where no one's judging you. Or maybe you can start with that. And I'm not referring about drug support groups. I'm talking about just what you're talking about, just loneliness or PTSD or anxiety, whatever it might be. I think support groups are great too. If you have no other friends, and if that's not something you want to do, then I definitely, talk to your friend in Oregon more often, message him, or play games with him, just anything to stimulate the social part of you that's not really getting any exercise. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'll expose myself a little more, or try to, and get some friends.
Hey.
Hey man, it's easier said than done. I understand, especially the older you get. Like it's not an easy thing. I get it. I feel you. I mean, you said you said you were a big WoW player. You were big on the scene. Obviously, that kind of created a sense of community for you on the internet. Maybe there's some people who are. I mean, do you play any other games right now aside from WoW?
I've been playing a bit of Apex. Some
Okay, fuck
Counter-Strike and
Apex. I mean,
stuff.
it's a great game, but it's not good to build a community around, and it's it's hard to play. But
Yeah.
what else? Hello?
Hello?
What happened,
Hello?
dude?
I don't know. I'm completely lost. Oh, don't create an awkward moment. No.
He was asking, what other games could you play?
I could play some ESO, some League or something. I don't know.
Maybe just get into the subsection of my Discord and ask if anyone wants to play games occasionally. See if anyone's down. I know a lot of people play games in here. Start there and make some connections. A lot of people game in my Discord. What the fuck was that?
All right.
Dude, you know what you need to do right now? after you get off this, dude, you got to go to the NSFW section of Train's Discord, okay? And you got to go through some of those GIFs
How good
or
are those?
GIFs
How
or
good are
whatever you want
those?
to call it, okay? You got to get a good wank out of it.
How
all
good
right?
are
There's
those?
some
Be honest.
really good. There's
Yeah.
some really good stuff in there.
There is really good stuff in there, isn't there, dude? Be real with me, Hasan. Have you checked it out?
Yeah, I've checked it out, dude.
It's good stuff,
Good
isn't
stuff.
it?
Some good stuff in there, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. The guy that runs it, dude. I give him his own rank called Porn Master, dude.
I know you tell me every time I'm on your stream, dude.
Dude, he's really good, dude.
You're so proud of this. You're so proud of how your perverts. They're so good at being perverted.
Because like they choose the best gifts ever. Like they're just like, this guy's just a genius. Like it's no bullshit. Like, you know, a lot of streamers just have some weird shit on there. Like this guy really just has great taste.
All right, guys. Well, I'll leave you alone. I'll get out of your hair. I appreciate the talk again. This was good.
By the way, you're not in our hair at all. It's our pleasure to hang out.
All right, bud.
All right.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, later,
Have
man.
a good one.
You too. Okay, let's bring the next person in here. Let's bring in Cyrus. What's up, Cyrus?
Damn, what's going on, dude?
Cyrus? Cyrus? Cyrus?
What the fuck is happening?
Let's bring in someone new. Hey, Frick, what's up, man?
Hello?
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 What's going on with your community, Train?
Sorry, I had the mic muted. But okay, so what I need help with is I guess I can relate with Claudier a little bit. I'm a bit of a basement dweller and stuff like this, but I would like to start going to the gym as a first step to take care of some issues. But it's whenever I go to the gym, I get some anxiety, you know. I don't know the workouts properly. My arms looks like breadsticks, so maybe I get a little bit when half of the guys looks like Knut. It's kind of intimidating, you know. So
I hate that too, brother. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. So I would just like to start going to the gym, but whenever I go to the gym, I just end up on the treadmill because that's the only part where I feel comfortable, you know.
Yo, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Don't ever lose that. Trust me. That's the best. If you can maintain that in the gym, that's the best one to maintain. I'll tell you that right now. Everything else is easy. Everything else is easy once you learn it. Keeping the treadmill is the hardest part. Trust me, brother. Keep that forever. Be proud of that. Instead of seeing it as a bad thing, keep that. Just be proud of that.
Yeah, but I mean, I've already done cardio my entire life because I played a lot of sports. But I would really like to get into lifting. But I just feel so intimidated when I do it because you kind of feel judged, you know. I know that people aren't judging me, but it feels like they're judging me just because, you know, I look so skinny and so weak.
Fuck those people, dude. They
Yeah,
started
but at least he's aware of there's no one expecting a new guy to be big or know anything when it comes to the gym.
Yeah.
So you're at least you're aware of that.
I guess the thing I'm most afraid of is doing the workouts really stupid, and so I look really stupid. That's kind of the biggest problem. I tried to watch on YouTube, but it doesn't feel right when I do it anyways. So I don't really know how I should become more comfortable. If I should start at home and get a good ground, maybe. I don't know.
Here's what I do.
Could you just?
I'll tell you what I do. Here's what I did in the beginning. Around you, are there any 24-hour gyms?
No. I live in Sweden, so in a small part of Sweden, a small town of Sweden. So there's nothing like that.
So there's no gyms that are open late at night?
I don't think so. No. I mean, probably if I like drove a little bit, but
Yeah, well,
not
see,
very close.
yeah, that's something you could do. It's something that I did in the beginning, in order to get like some sort of muscle on me and feel a little more quote unquote fit in. I went to the gym at like 11 p.m. 12 a.m. and I did that for about a month until I got my muscle memory going, or just got my muscle going. And then once that happened, I started going at an earlier time, like 10:30, then 8:30. So like that's a good thing you can do, and that's what I did, and that's kind of what I do. Or you can listen, or what you can do is, a lot of people just wear sweatshirts or jackets. Just wear a sweatshirt or jacket. You sweat more, you get a good workout in, and then eventually when you get big enough, listen, here's the thing, okay? Here's usually how it works, okay? People who are very experienced, they always wear jackets or sweatshirts, okay? It's a phase for people to wear like hoodies and tank tops, okay? I mean, even Knut, in the beginning, he wears a jacket. Because the trick is, you wear a jacket, you work out, you get your pump, and then you take it off, okay? And then you feel great, you feel big, and you get your workout in, and you look in the mirror, and it motivates you, it makes you want to work harder. So just wear a sweatshirt until you feel comfortable. Just wear a big sweatshirt until you feel comfortable. I mean, no one's going to know any different, right? And
I guess that's kind of true.
It is true. And as far as weights, listen, heavyweight doesn't mean shit. A lot of the strongest people, they lift very light, just high repetition. So if you do like 15 pounds, just double your reps, and you're fine. Like don't look at weight and think you need to put up more weight because it makes you look stronger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be proud of the weight you put up, and it'll slowly go up.
Yeah, I really like the advice about the late night gym. I'm not sure if I have anything close, but if I have something close, I feel like that is the way to go about it, kinda.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to check that out, because if there is like a gym that's open on midnight and there's no one there, that will pretty much fix the problem, to be honest.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it helped me out.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry that much about being judged either.
No, I mean, it's not like the rational side of me that says that I'm being judged. I think it's like a bit subconscious, kind of. I don't know, but it's still like kind of hard to just like not think about it. But I know what you're saying. Like, I know that people generally like don't look at beginners and just judge them, but yeah. But I feel like I got some decent advice.
I'm not gonna lie. I think hiding your body under the hoodie or whatever is like a pretty good. It's pretty good advice.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not kidding. I'm not memeing.
No,
like if you're self-conscious.
Yeah. I see a lot of people. I mean, Destiny just went offline, and a lot of people just came in here, and there's a lot of people saying "train bad advice, ask Knut," and this is the exact. It's actually somewhat ironic here, because this is the exact thing that I've been preaching that Destiny, 10% of Destiny viewers do. Right? They think people are more credible because of irrelevant things. I mean, sure, Knut's huge and jacked, and he looks great, but anyone could give this advice. Hasan can. Hasan goes to the gym daily. I go to the gym 6 days a week. Not right now because I'm sick. And Knut's someone huge. I don't think you should get advice from Knut for this. He's embarrassed because he's afraid of guys like Knut. So I think Hasan and I are more equipped to give this advice. You know what I'm saying?
I'm embarrassed at guys like Knut too, though. I literally can't go to the fucking gold. I can't go to Gold's gym, dude. Everybody looks like
I don't
Knut.
believe you, Hasan. I think that's a lie.
No, yeah,
I'm serious,
no,
dude.
exactly. Like, I think if anything, Hasan and I are more equipped to give the response to this guy because we can relate. Knut goes in there fucking yoked as fuck. His arm is bigger than everyone's torso. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, listen, 10%ers, get out of here. Okay, this is personal time. The other 90% of Destiny's community, we love you. My community loves you. We love your support. The other 90% of positivity and love, even if you disagree with me, you're still positive and you're great. We love you. You're welcome. The other 10% of the extreme fucking ass clowns, listen, this is personal time with my community sharing deep, 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 dark stuff. So listen, all the memes need to leave, okay? This is deep stuff. See you guys later. But anyways, yeah. That's what I would do. No, I would honestly wear a hoodie until you feel comfortable at a size where you can take it off and feel great about your body. I mean, I think that's amazing advice. Everyone who says otherwise, I saw a couple people, I saw some guy named Aurora who's saying it's terrible advice. I think he doesn't even go to the gym, so he has no idea. He probably watches some YouTube videos of, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Personally, I don't care that much about that, but I have friends that when they're off cycle, even though they're big as fuck, they have like they're better. They look better than anyone else in the gym. They feel so bad about themselves that even they have to wear hoodies in the gym, just when they go off cycles.
Yeah, well, personally, I wear a hoodie because to me it's like a phase thing. Like, it's like, in the beginning of the gym, I go late night and then I get big, and then I wear a jersey when I first see my body big. And then eventually you get bored of it and you just wear a hoodie. You don't care. You just wear a jacket and you work out. That's what I do. I wear a jacket to sweat more, since cardio is only once a week. I don't do cardio every day. And I just wear it to sweat a lot. So there's so many benefits of it. You sweat more, for someone like you that's just starting out, you feel more comfortable. No one's looking and no one can really tell. I think it's a great idea to start with. I would start with looking for a gym that's late night and you can wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is going to sound kind of stupid, but whatever. I'm going to say it anyway. Go out and get some fucking new workout attire, okay? Just something that you feel good in, Something that you want to look pretty in.
For sure.
Fuck it. It'll make you, it'll give you a little bit of a confidence boost.
I agree.
And it'll definitely help you. And again, don't forget that every single one of these motherfuckers at the gym that are bigger than you, at some point were probably around your size or they were fat. You know what I mean? Like, they all started somewhere.
I mean, not even that. Even right now, listen, you'll realize after you hit the gym and you get big that there is no actual big. You understand? It's all relative. It's just like viewers on Twitch, right? You start out 100 viewers and you think, oh, man, I'm embarrassed of this. I want to be 500. You get to 500 and then you're embarrassed when you're at 500. You need to hit 1,000. It's the same thing with working out and everything else in life. Then the moment you think big is big, you're going to get there and you're going to look at everyone else and be like, damn, I'm fucking small right now. What the fuck? It never ends. It never, ever ends. You understand? Like,
yeah,
it's
but
just...
I'm at complete rock bottom. Like, my arms are, like, you wouldn't believe it. It's like XQC levels of
I was
skin.
just going to say, bro, if XQC has the courage to go in front of fucking 20,000 people and show off his physique, then you should be able to do it too.
Hey, yeah, I mean...
But I think the late night advice, it was really good. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, cool.
I think I got what I needed.
Okay, well, come back in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks and let us know how it's going. Okay.
Yeah, I will do.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you for having me on.
No problem, man. Love you, man. Later.
Did you guys see XQC's gym stream?
Oh yeah, I did. I watched it.
I felt bad for him. He took the bar in a few times in squats, and it looked like he was about to die afterwards. He was holding his stomach.
His form wasn't bad though, right, Knut?
No, his form was good. His form was good.
Yeah, he had like pretty good form for never ever working out.
But I think it's because he's so flexible.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was in real pain, like he was holding his stomach.
Oh, dude, I bet he's.
Oh, of
dude,
course.
I bet he's in so much pain right now. Holy shit,
dude. For someone like me, that like when I ditched the gym, like right now, I got sick. I'm just feeling better. I'm gonna start again soon. Fuck, for me, someone that's gone since I was, I've been in sports since 5 years old. I've done athletics. Wow. I started the gym at 18. But before that, I was always doing speed training. I was always doing some sort of training, core, in soccer. Everyone's going to S omega lol CCER here, but soccer is crazy conditioning. And it's all core workout. You know, it's not just running, it's abs, it's legs. My legs used to be huge, and I'll show you pictures when I go to my parents' house. And even now to this day, after all this time of being athletic, when I skip the gym for, 5 months and I go back, I am in pain day one. I want to die. I want to throw up. I feel like shit. So I can't imagine how it is for XQC. First time ever. His diet consists of Coca-Colas and, whatever else he takes or does, whatever he does, like it consists of that every day. And then he eats 1 or 2 meals and he streams 15 hours a day. Like going to the gym for the first time and getting your ass busted by a trainer. Fuck yeah, he's going to feel like shit. But hey, he went through it and he went through it.
You could see the smile. You could see the smile on the face on that guy who trained him a few times.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard when I saw his face. He was trying not to smile at XQC when he saw, and XQC, is this normal? Yeah, that's normal.
Oh, dude.
He's got to eat a lot more, dude. He's got to eat a lot more protein, I think.
Well, everything.
Yeah,
it's just like more food in general. I feel like
it's hard to eat when you stream that long, and not to mention like
I don't know about that, dude. I'm eating Andy all day.
Yeah, well, it's different because your content's talking to the camera, so you can just eat while you talk. But his content's playing games. He can't really just sit there and eat. Like when he does eat, he scarfs it down fast and he gets back to his content. Like his content isn't like, hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? His content's boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no time to eat there, so like it's hard to do that. It's way harder to do that than just sitting back and talking and giving some arguments, and then eating in the middle of it. Or me too.
True.
Like
you can.
I mean, even me.
Whoa,
like
what just happened?
What happened?
I don't know. Never mind.
Just
He watches YouTube and shit, dude. I've seen him watch YouTube. He could definitely be eating more. Anyway, who knows?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I mean, it's a fucking 15-hour stream, dude. He definitely has to have opportunities to eat in between.
It's just hard to eat because it kills your entire vibe. It makes you tired. Like, trust me, like I feel him completely. He's a fucking champ for going to the gym, but I feel him completely on the eating thing. Like, for someone like me, I'm very wired. Like usually, like on good days, I'm going ham. I'm wired. I'm ready to go. Everyone thinks I'm on cocaine. Like, if I eat, it slows me down. Like imagine you talk at the same pace, you eat, and you can talk at the same pace. Because the pace you're at, eating's not going to slow down. But imagine you're like, yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hell yeah, fuck yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then you eat. Like, it's going to be like, hey, what's up, boys? Like, yo, I'm full as fuck. Like, that pace, that's not what he provides. So it's a change. I'm telling you, it's completely different when you're like a fast-paced personality. Trust me. Just trust. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard. Like, eating definitely slows you down. It definitely does. Plus, it's awkward. You have to mute your mic, and you have to have 10 minutes downtime. It's all weird. I don't know. Plus, I don't know if he has ADHD or something, but I'm not sure what he's on for like ADHD or ADD, but like that's even harder. Like, doesn't that stuff like suppress appetite?
Yeah.
Like all that stuff suppresses appetite on top of that. Like, so, hey, you're right. He has to eat more. 100% he has to eat more. 150,000% has to eat more. But it's just tough.
All right, we gotta get up to. Can we get in another person? And can this be my last person? Because I have to go to sleep.
I think Esfan will join.
There's 3 guys left. It's getting toward the end, and plus I don't want to miss the cameras up. I told Esfan if he wanted to come, he can come in the beginning. Right now, there's 3 guys left. I don't want to ruin the rhythm here.
Wait, what does that mean? Do you want Esfan to take my place then? Because I gotta wake up in 4 hours. Well, 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Then sure. If you're gonna leave, then sure. Then I guess we can have the second camera filled.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to do more, but it's my fault today.
Okay.
Destiny fucking kidnapped me, guys. He really did. I don't know how I allowed myself to be kidnapped by this man, but
He's so strong, he just pulled you in his car.
He did, dude. He fucking did. All right. Well, bye, guys.
Yo, S-Fan, unmute.
By Hasan.
Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet.
I'm not.
Give me a sec. All right. Yo, S-Fan, are you
Hey, what's
knocking?
up?
Okay, now you can
I
leave.
did earlier.
Now you can leave, Hasan.
All right.
Later,
I'm
man.
leaving
Guys,
this here.
check out Hasan
What up,
at
S-Fan?
Bye, Hasan.
Bye, guys.
twitch.tv says Hasan Abi.
Wait, how do I leave this? Oh, I got it.
All right, sweet. Let's put him over here.
There's this fun.
All right, great. Yeah, but anyways, back to the XQC thing, dude. Like, he's definitely he's pushing it at the gym. He's doing his thing. Like, definitely fucking hard work. It's gonna be painful as shit. I mean, he's gonna be sore. He's gonna be unbelievably sore, and he's probably not gonna want to go back. But he's gonna have to push through that. But as far as eating more, man, that's the hardest thing. I mean, even like when you're not a streamer, when you have when your life consists of just the gym and nothing else, it's hard to eat. It's hard to fucking eat. Being a streamer and a fast-paced personality streamer, it's so hard to take breaks and eat every 2 or 3 hours. On top of that, I'm not sure if he has ADHD or ADD, and there's a lot of feedback.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, a lot of it, and you have to mute your mic on appearing. It's why there's feedback. There you go. Anyways. And not to mention, I don't know if he has ADD or ADHD. I'm not sure if he's confirmed that live. I don't know. Chat was saying I'm not sure if that's true or not. But if that's true and he's on, some sort of medication for that, then that's even fucking harder, even harder. So like I said, he's gonna be going through a big uphill climb. But once he gets there, he's gonna feel fucking great, and his energy output's gonna be 2 times greater. But it's all a fucking challenge. But anyways, let's bring someone new in here, Cyrus. What's up, Cyrus?
Hey, what's up?
What up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. Hey, sorry about me getting disconnected earlier.
Hey, no problem, brother.
Hey,
What seems to be the problem?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, so what seems to be the problem?
Fuck. Shit, this might not work right now. My power went out, and so I'm on my mobile. So this is fucking. I can barely hear you. You're breaking up.
Yo, Bomies, thanks for the 20, man. I appreciate the kind words. Yo, what is that in your house, bro? Is that a rain stick? Is that some sort of like, those Apache rain sticks from like elementary school? You know what I'm talking about? Do we lose him? Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Sorry, I'm on mobile right now because my fucking power went out. Because my house is in a snowstorm, so I keep on breaking in and out.
It's all good, brother.
All right. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
So I'm gonna be leaving to go to school soon. Like it's called Job Corps. It's a government funded training program for trades. And like I had a couple questions. Like you went to college, right? And did you have any like really annoying roommates that you had to deal with?
No, this is actually my first time ever living alone and living away from home. I always lived in home.
Oh, you always lived at home. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So maybe did anyone else in here like have to deal with roommates and stuff?
I did.
I have that with roommate.
Knut, do you want to go first?
Well, I did have a roommate, but not for school. In school, my parents like kept me very academic and studying, and just everything was revolved around that. But yeah, if you want advice outside of school for roommates, I can give you that. But for schooling, yeah, go ahead, guys.
Knut, you can go ahead.
Well, I don't have any good advice for bad roommates because they were actually great living with. So if you have bad roommates.
I don't know, like maybe just roommates in general, because I might have like up to 5 roommates.
I don't think
this place.
I don't think he said bad roommates, did he?
Okay.
Just like how to deal with roommates and stuff.
Yeah, I had the roommate I had was in California, and it was a friend of mine named Bram. I lived with him for about 3 years. And yeah, his dad had a really nice Porsche. I think everyone knows that story. But yeah. As far as bad roommates, do any of you have experiences of bad roommates? Or just What?
On what
Yeah.
topic, how to deal with them? Like, we were friends living together, so we had a bedroom each, and we used the kitchen and bathroom together.
All right.
Or is it to say we had the living room together as well? We stayed out of each other's personal rooms, like the bedroom.
Yeah, basically what
And
Knut's
everything
saying
was
is
fine.
if you have roommates, just set
Give them the space. Yeah.
set ground
Yeah.
rules. Set boundaries. Make sure you communicate your issues. Don't hold them back. Communicate them as much as you can. And if your roommates
All right.
don't communicate, you have to do the communicating and let them know to communicate. Because what happens with the roommates are a lot of the times, especially when there's a lot of people, no one communicates. No one says what annoys them. No one says what doesn't annoy them. Some people drink the milk and they don't replace the milk. Some people use
Yeah.
these are things you got to set before you get in there. Be like, all right, guys, listen, we need to split groceries 5 ways. We need to, if you use all the toilet paper, you need to buy new toilet paper. If you eat my yogurt, you owe me a yogurt. Like, there's boundaries you have to set. As far as partying and studying, same thing. Like, you just need to set. You got to talk to them, set ground rules and house rules.
Yeah, it's just the thing is
Yo, Bomies, thanks for
like
5 gifted, brother. Go ahead.
a government funded program, so they're going to be pretty strict, and like I can't get any altercations with any of my roommates. So I think I'll do good at that, but I also have some more questions. Like after that, like they're going to be training me to be an electrician, and I'm going to be moving out, and this is kind of a similar question, but like just following up is like how did you find, like, when moving out of school, like how did you scout for roommates, or how do you do your screening? How do you get a good roommate? Like
there is no real screening for it. You have to you've got to live with a roommate to see what you like and don't like. You'll be surprised. In your head, you might have a best friend or a girl you love or a guy you love or a mom or a dad or a dog, and you think, oh, this would be great. You live with them, you realize, what the fuck? Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't, you don't know. You can't follow a checklist. There is no, okay, do this, be clean, be this, be that. You don't know until you live with them, because, that's just how it is.
So just kind of, you gotta have to,
yeah.
Just fish around, find out.
Yeah, because the thing about it, who's gonna admit, hey, by the way, I fart loudly, I shit, I take nasty shits, I clog the toilet a lot, I eat everything, I use all the toilet paper, I walk around barefoot with unclipped toenails. Who's gonna say that when you ask them? No one's gonna say that. I'm sure. I don't think you'd even admit your flaws. So you don't know anyone until you live with them. You just can't know. There's no checklist.
I think another big thing too is, like, you don't know what you do that's annoying, right? So it's like, even on top of like what Train is saying, you might be the bad one too. Like, you might do things that are like totally normal, totally like, I've just done this my whole life. This is how my family lives, whatever. And you think that that's not annoying, but that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
So I think
exactly.
It's important to find out, like, how each, like, I mean, within a short period of time, like maybe the first week or whatever, it's okay to ask questions like, hey, do you do this, do you do that? Like, if there's something that's like, just find out how the other person lives, because that's what we're doing together, right?
Yeah.
I think there's not really a screening process, but there's definitely like a period of time early on where it's like, hey, we need to figure stuff out quickly, because if something bothers you, or if you do something that's annoying, so it goes both ways, you guys have to bring it up to each other. Like, hey, I don't like it when you do this. What can we do about that? Because if you don't say anything, it boils over, and then you start to resent each other. And then what happens is, like, somebody like freaking farts and it smells bad, and then you blow up. Like, it's just like the stupidest little thing will make somebody upset, right?
Yeah, that's like one of my biggest issues. Is I don't have many friends. Partly due because I've had some like mental episodes, but a lot of it is like I'll boil up and then just like kind of lash out at people, like, and it may not even be big or little things. I'll just say things, and like, I don't know, I always like think of the worst thing, it hits home, and it kind of ruins it. And like, I was just like tips for like better communicating so that doesn't happen. Like a lot of the times the problem is like the people that I'm friends with actually like I'm trying to communicate with them like via phone or something, and they actually like will ignore me or something, and then it just pisses me off, and then like I'll say something like subconsciously, like I'll say something really mean to try to get their attention, and then they'll finally respond, but then they'll cut me off or something like that. Is this a problem I've had?
Well, yeah, you can't do that. I mean, one, if they're not listening to you, then that's a good indicator it's not a good roommate.
Or a good friend or something like that.
Yeah. And then if you have to use some sort of shit talk to get their attention, they're gonna feel betrayed. I mean, if someone had to use shit talk to get my attention, and then afterwards they came with an ulterior motive behind the shit talk, I'd be like, hey, get the fuck out of here, you annoying piece of shit. Like, so like
Right.
that's not a good method, you know.
Yeah, it's not necessarily shit talk. Like sometimes I'll just be honest, and like people don't like that. Like that's what like I always try to be an honest person, and sometimes people. Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the problem with that philosophy, in my opinion. Okay, I see a lot of people, they justify what they say to others, and they say, "Hey, well, to me, that's just the truth. I'm being real." Don't listen. You have to be able to step back from that. Okay, that's your perspective. It's not necessarily truth. It's how you see it. Do you understand? Like,
yeah,
you have to like listen. If you don't care about them, if you're not involved with them, then you can see it as whatever you want. But if you want to have a relationship with them, or if you want to set rules, or you want him to respect you, you can't say what you think is the truth and say this is the truth. If you don't agree, then you're a dumb person. Like, you can't do that. A lot of people do that on Twitch, and a lot of viewers do that, and a lot of different Reddits do that. Not mine, but other ones. I don't want to bring it up, but you want to be mindful, okay?
So just like practice more patience. Like how would you approach it? But like if you want to share your perspective, how would you approach doing that without offending someone, even if your perspective may be offensive? Like, you've got to
be able to imagine how you don't want it done. Be respectful. Be like, listen, communicate that this is how you see it, that this is your opinion, and then he gets to respond. Give him a chance to show that maybe you're not looking at it the right way, or maybe you're interpreting how, his actions or his demeanor or his intention. Just give him a chance to change your mind. Give him a chance to show you that maybe you were looking at it through a skewed point of view, or a skewed, keyhole. Does that make sense? Like, just communicate.
Yeah. I've tried it. I don't know. Maybe I just have a bunch of bad friends throughout history, my life, because like, I don't know, like most of the times, like growing up, like even in school, like a lot of people didn't like me for no reason, and I didn't even know why, because I grew up in Washington. I don't know, and there's a bunch of, I don't want to get political here, but like liberal-minded people, but I was raised a Christian, and like I was grown up, like I personally I believe in more conservative things, and like I don't know, subconsciously I judge people based off of their actions. I don't know, but it's just like I got a bad vibe. Like sometimes like people would come up to me and like say fuck you, and I didn't even know that person. Like I don't know, like the most recent thing like I had a falling out with is actually like a job. My last job, I actually got a really good job from a friend I had made. He was a guy homeless, and he not necessarily homeless, but he wasn't living with his parents. He was like bumming at other people's house, but he was a really cool dude. And we used to play basketball together and stuff like that, and vape and smoke weed, just do typical bro stuff and go around joyride and stuff. And he had gotten me this job at this company. It's called like Osmos, and we basically we were responsible for maintaining the utility poles all across America, the telephone poles, internet poles, broadband poles, all the wooden poles. Like we would go around and dig. And kind of like our crew, I kind of got cut off of this job because we were in like South Dakota, and we all live in Washington area, except for our boss. Like he lived in Eastern Washington. We were coming back from a contract, and we had 2 work trucks, and 2 people had their own cars. And the base for this company was in the Eastern Washington, where our boss lived. And so the plan was for all of us to drive and meet in Eastern Washington, and then the rest of us who lived in Western Washington were gonna ride in the 2 cars. But like the 2 people in the front, like I was driving one of the work trucks, the 2 people in the front decided to dip off so they could go get drugs, heroin. So it kind of screwed over the whole crew. And like I don't know, like our boss is a total, like those guys were not going to be on the crew anymore. They're going to be gone. And so what ended up happening is my buddy had to stay with our boss in Eastern Washington, and we had been out on the road for 3 months. And since he had to stay there, we were only getting 4 days off before we were going back on the road. So instead of getting the 4 days with his family, our boss had to get 2 days with his family and then pay money out of his pocket to drive back to Western Washington, where we all were, and then drive all the way back. He didn't get paid for that. And when we were leaving, sorry, this is a little bit long. When we were leaving, the guy who ditched us was coming to pick us up. And like the night before that, my friend, me and him were really pissed off about that because he screwed everyone over. I was like, I'm going to say some smart ass remarks to this guy. But, you know, and he was like, my friend was like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Like, do all this stuff. So like I was like, when he came to pick me up, he was asking me for gas money. So I was pissed off at this guy already because he ditched us for heroin. So I was like, I'll pay you gas money when you pay our boss the gas money for his trip to Eastern Washington and back.
I'm gonna pause real quick.
Okay.
Want to know what's crazy?
What's up?
Before you brought up heroin at all, I was thinking it was so odd because before you even said the word heroin, I suspected heroin only because like this is
Washington.
No,
Right?
Same.
No, not Washington. No, I'm being serious, fan. It's because your story sounds exactly like my experiences with heroin with my friends that did heroin. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like, do you do heroin?
No.
Are you on it right now?
No.
Okay, listen. What's the point of the story that you're asking? Like, I'll tell you right now, your friends are all shitty.
I'll tell you. Sorry, I was trying to tell the story as fast as possible. That's why I'm talking real fast.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically, I told the guy off, and then the guy called our boss and said that I was telling him that he needed to pay for gas money, and they sent me off the crew. And like I got fired. I got sent home. But the guy, they told me they were going to transfer me to another crew. They told me I was going to get paid for driving their work truck all the way across the country. And then they even told me they were going to get me a letter of recommendation to go to foreman school, since I was asking for that. And then 2 weeks later, I was calling them every day. They started ignoring me. So I filed a HR complaint, and the guy, the crew leader, got fired. And then basically all the guys came to my house and tried to fight me and stuff. Like, I want to know, was what I did wrong for, like, they screwed me over, and I called HR because they didn't pay me.
Yeah.
They even stole, like, my quote unquote friend even stole like my $65 Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game that I lent to him. He never gave it back. And like the night they got back, they tried to fight me.
He pawned it for $10 and got a fucking dime sack. Like 100%. Like You're talking about heroin users. Do you understand? Heroin users.
No, my friend wasn't. He was one of the guys on the crew.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know, heroin users would steal from their own fucking parents. Do you understand? Like, it's very rare to find one that wouldn't. Like, I'm talking about deep heroin addicts. Like, all the kids that like I used to kick it with, those motherfuckers, they were grimy. Most are fucking grimy. Do you understand? Like,
yeah,
like,
it was two guys on the crew.
Yeah, like, listen, one, you're lucky you got out. God knows what they would have done. If they ran out of money and they couldn't get any, they would have fucking jumped you and robbed you. They would have left you on the side of a street. Like, it's a good thing you got out. And as far as
I guess so. But I just want to know, like, I've had situations like where I get kind of bridges burned and stuff like that happened to me a lot. I don't know, like, was what I said to the guy wrong? Like, was I wrong to say that? Should I approach that a different way?
Well, here's the thing. You shouldn't have said anything. Like, telling HR was good.
Right.
Yeah, telling HR was good. You should have done that. That was right. But
yeah,
listen, it's not your job is to do one job. It's not to tell the guy he fucked over your boss and he needs to pay your boss. You're not giving him shit. That's not your responsibility. Nor is it. It's none of your business what goes on between him and your boss. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. You put your head down and you fucking work. You don't get involved with how he treated your boss. Your boss is a grown fucking man. He deals with it himself. You don't get involved. That was your first issue. You butted your head into business. That was none of your business. You should have given the gas money. Your company would have paid you, and whatever happened to your boss, he would have taken care of it. I mean, it doesn't sound much like a boss if his employee is doing the bossing. Like, think about that.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is the thing. Like, he wasn't a very good boss, because even that's why I was kind of extra mad, because he said that those guys were going to be off the crew, and then they were come asking me for gas money. I don't know. It's just, yeah, like, do you guys have like any tips for like when you're really pissed off, like, and you just want to say something like in the moment, but like to hold back?
Yikes! I'm not the person to ask for that, G.
Well,
hey.
my biggest thing is like, and it can be hard, right? I feel like I'm pretty good at this. Is not like losing kind of control, like kind of losing sight of like whatever I want to do, right? Like, if I go and I say something that things get heated and I say something that I shouldn't say, or basically I do something that cause things to escalate in a way that could be really bad, right? I think about like what the consequences are. Like, what's the best thing that can come out of me saying X, or what's the best thing that could happen if I do Y, right? And it's like usually it's like, okay, something gets a little bit better, but what's the worst thing? Oh, well, the worst thing is like, okay, it could be really bad, right? Like, let's say, for example, so recently I was in London, and like somebody tried to like steal a hat off my head, right, on stream. So I grabbed his arm and like I like jerked him back a little bit. First he was like talking to me and he was like trying to just, oi bruv, like, all, you know, it's like, dude, come on. and then he tried to steal my hat like forcefully, and I grabbed him and I freaking yoinked him, right? And it's like,
and like you can't like punch him on stream or nothing. Like, were you streaming?
I mean, if I was streaming, so like if I have to defend myself, then yeah, I can defend myself. But the thing is like, a lot of people were like, oh, like, you know, why didn't you just go and like beat his ass right there? And it's like, no, look, like, the thing is if it got to the point where I had to do something to like seriously defend myself, then yeah, I would have done it. But like, you know, I don't know if I go and try and attack this guy or like try and like, you know, more forcefully defend myself. I don't know if this guy's got a knife on him or what, you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah,
you know, it's a different kind of example, but it's the same thing, right?
Like,
So
keep yourself 2 steps ahead or something like that in thought process of what you're saying or what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or like, for me, maybe like not listen to what other people say, like, because like maybe I wouldn't have said that if I my friend didn't say I should say it, because like he said I should say it, and this is the worst part. Like while they were driving me back to my house, they were with my friend. I was sitting right next to my friend, and I was like, "Yo, this guy told me to say all that stuff," and he was just sitting there, arms crossed. It's like, I'm not part of anything. And then he got all mad at me when the crew had to come back because their boss got fired.
Right.
I don't know. And like other things, like I used to be on a wrestling team, and like our coach treated us like shit, and I stand up for us, and then none of my teammates,
Nobody got your
like
back.
none of them got my back. And then the coach was yelling at me all year, and it's like I don't know, like should I just like not trust people what they say, like should like, because I want to trust people, but I feel like it gets me in trouble more than not.
It's not that necessarily. It's like sometimes you gotta know, like you gotta pick your battles, right? Like, you know, you're on wrestling, right? You're on a wrestling team. You're wrestling. This is, I'm assuming, in high school, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't like the coach because of however he's coaching, right? Because
like he would punish us for other people not coming to practice that would barely ever show up.
Hey, that's how it is, dude.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's how it is.
That's the thing, is like every coach is going to coach differently, right? Like everybody has their own coaching methods. So for me, it's like I think of this as like, okay, he probably punished you guys, so then you guys get pissed at the other guys and make them come to practice, right?
Well, this is the thing, is like there are people that'll come to practice like once or twice at the beginning of the year and then never show up again, and we would get punished the rest of the year for it. I don't know.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen. I'm gonna be real, dude, and don't be offended. People are gonna get upset in chat.
No.
Yeah, people in chat are gonna get upset at me, but I don't care. Listen, this wrestling stuff you're talking about, you're being a pussy. Okay, if you're gonna join a sports team in high school or college, and you're crying because coach is making you run laps or do push-ups because they're not trying to.
I'm not crying about that. No,
that's what it is. That's what it is, dude.
He literally, like one time in practice, like everyone was talking while he was giving instructions and stuff, and I yelled in practice like, "Everyone, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to listen." He comes up to me, and he's like a 300-pound man. He grabs my ear, slams his head into my forehead, and cusses me out in front of everyone. He did shit like that on multiple occasions.
Listen. The guy you're trying to be, no one likes, including the good guys that you're trying to like. Listen, this stuff where you're telling everyone to shut the fuck up because you're trying to listen. Yes, ideally, in a world of greatness, the coach would be like, "Oh wow, what a good wrestler you are. Everyone else get the fuck out of here. I got you, man." But no, you say that kind of shit. Coach is gonna look at you and think you're fucking bleeding from your pussy. You don't say shit like that. If everyone's being quiet, you don't get to listen. Here's one advice, okay? I'm gonna tell you this, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
You stop trying to butt into everyone else's business. If they're being loud, let the coach deal with it. If your friends are being idiots, let your boss deal with it. Stop trying to be the hero and stop trying to be the coach. Stop trying to be the boss. Do whatever your job is. If your job on the wrestling team is to be a wrestler, don't listen. Everyone's talking. Don't say a fucking word. Sit there and listen. If you can't hear, it doesn't matter. Don't hear and just sit there and act like you're listening. It is not your responsibility to tell people to shut the fuck up. It is not your responsibility. No one's going to applaud you for it. And from my experience of sports, the football coach asked me to be a kicker for varsity while I played soccer, and I did do that. And listen, no one says a word. It doesn't matter if people are fucking around. If I even said, "Hey, bro, shut up," I would get, dude, you kidding me? Headbutt. I would get fucking grabbed by the arm, thrown to the left, and do bear crawls across the fucking field. And I didn't even do shit. You cannot say a fucking word. If you're in sports or a job, you put your head down and you do whatever the fuck you're told. And if you're not told anything, you don't say a fucking word. That is basic common knowledge for anything that's job or sports or school. That's just how it is. Yeah. That's how it is.
You're right.
It seems like you're getting involved. I don't know why you're telling your teammates to shut the fuck up. Why is that bothering you? Like, if you can't hear, if you can't hear, go to the fucking front, put your fingers on your ears, put them forward, and try and listen better. It's like that's how it is in sports. Either that, or you fucking go to the goddamn locker room, put a cheerleading outfit on, and and that's what you do. Like, that's just what it is. Does that make sense?
Like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I definitely like. I think I know all this stuff. Is just like, I just need to hear it from someone else, you know. So,
yeah, basically,
yeah.
long story short, I'm sorry I'm being a little hard. It just like this kind of.
Oh no, you're not.
No,
dude, I'm not even worried about it.
Good, because this kind
That's
of.
what I came here for.
No, because this kind of stuff reminds me, like, there's this kid on the team, and he was such a sissy. He was like a little mama's boy. Like, his name was Brett, and he was always the kid telling the coach on. He was telling on us to the coach always. He was trying to become the coach's like little pet, and we hated him. We hated him, and the coach hated him for doing that. Even though he was helping the coach, he thought he was helping the coach. The coach hated him because that is a sissy move. No coach wants a sissy that's telling on his teammates. You want to know why? Because that's not.
I wasn't being a sissy. Like I was one of the like. I feel like because like that was like the last year I wrestled, because my senior year I was not like, I graduated early and I wasn't doing anything. But like my friend, like, there was 4 of us like that were good buzz on the team. We were really good. And he said that like after I left, he started picking on him like the most, like, because he took his like the wrestlers that he fought like were really good, but like I'll be honest, like at our school we had like super apathetic problems.
Okay,
so
check this out. Okay, here's why coaches hate it, and I'll tell you why. And this should be the sole reason you stop. Okay. Even though you're in the right, you are in the right. Don't get it wrong. You are in the right, but here's like you're in the right idealistically, okay? But you're not in the right, and you're not in the right realistically.
In this situation?
No. Real in this world, you're not in the right. Like in a perfect world where the coach is like, you know what, Marshall, come over here. Let me give you a nice little pat. Good job. Here's a sticker. Put it on your wall. Good job, Marshall. Everyone else, do laps. That's a perfect world, okay? In our world, the coach hates that. You want to know why? Because this is your fucking team. You go down together or you go up together. There is no you going up and them falling. That's not a team. And no coach wants an I. He doesn't want one guy trying to one-up everyone else. He doesn't want 88 guys one-upping one guy. He wants one team. You either all go down or you don't go down, because it ruins team. So when you're in a locker room or you're in a meeting or you're at practice or you're anywhere, if you're fucking idiots or being idiots, you put in your head, all right, they're being idiots. This fucking sucks. Life isn't fair, but hey, I'm going to do laps today. Fuck it. Hey, let's go. That's how it is. In school, same thing. At your job, same fucking thing, dude. You just got to goddamn take the L or fucking go to law school, med school, be your own fucking boss, which realistically, even there, you got to suck some fucking judge's dick realistically to get anywhere good and credible. So either way, it's either you fucking go and become your own boss, open your own business, or listen, take it how it is, baby. Take it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Take it good.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how it is, to be completely real. In these situations, the situations you're presenting me, normally I wouldn't go this route, but like the situation you're presenting me about, you know, your friends fucking up and you have to tell them no because they fucked your boss over. They didn't fuck you over, but they fucked your boss over, so you had to step in and white knight your boss. That's none of your business. You should stay out of that. In the wrestling thing, they're being loud. You can't hear your boss. You tell them to shut the fuck up. That's none of your business. That's your coach's job. Okay, so in both situations, it seems like there is some sort of issue with you needing to be the authoritative figure. That's not your job. Your job is to be one of the peasants, shut the fuck up and listen. And that's how it is in sports, at least. In sports, we were all goddamn peasants. We were peons. Do you understand? We were fucking peons. Especially when I was a freshman. Man, these motherfuckers used to bully me at practice. I'd be running laps. They would literally trip me and push me, and then coach would yell at me. And guess what? If I opened my mouth and said, hey, they pushed me and tripped me, coach would yell at me, and these motherfuckers would keep it up and do even worse. You just got to take it good. Do you understand? It's that simple in sports. You take it that good. And this goddamn culture of sensitivity trying to erase that, listen, fuck that shit, dude. Yeah, in school, all that bullying shit should get the fuck out of there. But in sports, man, I think it's a nice competitive little edge. In school, I think it's inappropriate, and I think bullying should be obliterated. I think it's disgusting and terrible, and I fucking hate those assholes that did that shit to me. But in sports, listen, I think it's a goddamn, listen, sports, you're a goddamn unit. You're a gang. You're behind enemy lines in fucking Iraq, you know, going in Operation Alpha Bravo fucking Eagle Force. Do you understand? That's how you should look at it when you're in sports with your fucking team. Okay, in that place, you do what you need to do to get jumped in. That's how I look at it, because I'm a competitive motherfucker and I love that kind of shit. But in school, a little different. In school, if you get bullied, it's fucked up and it's disgusting. And as far as your job, listen, put your head down, do your job. Realistically, from what it sounds like, the people you worked with were assholes. They were shady. They were sketchy. Honestly, you should be blessed you're out of that job. You know, obviously everyone needs money. Maybe that's an idea from a streamer that, you know, in people's eyes has money, so I can say that. But realistically, anyone that has a mind should say that job you're at, it was not headed toward a good direction. So realistically, you should look at it as a blessing. Get paid. Look for a new job. You know, even if it pays less, it's better than that job you're at, dude. You had 2 heroin addicts as your driver. Your other guy that wasn't a heroin addict stole your fucking Legend of Zelda game, okay? Your boss was complaining about gas money. When your boss is complaining about $60 in gas money, you know it is time to get the fuck out of that company, okay? Because gas money for a boss should be a fucking goddamn company paid thing anyways, okay? It shouldn't be fucking bartered between fucking employees, okay? So listen, I think it's a good thing you got out of that job. I think it's time to find a new one, and I think these are all lessons to be learned. I think there are lessons to be learned for the future. Like, whatever job you get in the future, put your head down, do your best. Everywhere you go, you're going to have people undermining you. You're going to have people shit talking you. That's why they always say, do not bring your personal life into your work life. And they say, just keep your head down and just do your work. You will never get away from that. Even in Twitch, you see it all the time. People are constantly trying to expose and undermine and start this and start that. It's just everywhere in life. So your best decision is to put your head down and do your own thing. That's the best advice I can give you. In every aspect of your life right now, put your head down and do your own thing. Does that make sense?
I think that's good, Train. I agree.
Fuck. He didn't even hear it, dude. He's on the channel.
He said no one left.
Dude, you didn't even say no, dude.
That felt like how it feels like. I don't know if any of you have ever had a girlfriend or boyfriend and you're sitting there and like, listen, you've finally broken through the goddamn paradigm shift. You've had an epiphany. You've given your girlfriend or boyfriend the goddamn best argument you can. You are in the golden age of your your thought process. And you take the phone off your ear and you realize your phone died 10 minutes ago. That's what that felt like, dude.
That's how it goes,
I heard the sound when he left.
Oh, you heard it? Oh, because you don't have OBS open.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because I don't have OBS open.
And you let him finish? You let Train keep going?
I thought someone joined. I didn't.
Dude, that is literally, that's happened so many times, dude, where I've been on the phone with somebody and I'm giving this beautiful rant. Like, I couldn't have said it better. And I look at the phone, I'm like, why aren't they answering? I took the phone off, it's just a dead phone. Like, it's happened to me so many times, dude. It is the worst feeling ever because you know you'll never say the same shit you said ever again.
Dude. Well, it's fine. At least it was on video, dude. You're good.
True.
He can come. He can watch the VOD. He can watch the VOD.
He can watch the VOD. All right, let's bring someone new.
There you go.
Hey, Paranoid Peon. Speaking of peons, how you doing, brother?
Hey, pretty good. How about you?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for having me. My drama gets a little complicated, so bear with me here.
Yeah.
Basically, my friend group. It's a pretty big friend group too. There's a lot of us, and like half of them are probably local around here where I live.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are pretty homophobic. It's not like they incite any hatred or like openly harbor like malice for gays or anything like that. But you can tell like from remarks and shit that they're pretty uncomfortable with like gay people in general. And so I have a problem now where me and one of my friends from this group have been dating for a while. You know, we're both guys, so and we don't want to tell anyone, obviously, because we just don't want to like mess with the group or anything. These are people we know in real life. We get along with all of them. And so then the next part that makes it complicated is the fact that another person from our group, and the first person, let's just call them Jordan, you know, just for the sake of the conversation. So I've been cheating on Jordan with another guy, and we'll just call him Andrew. So I've been cheating on Jordan with Andrew. And so it's made it a little hard to like maneuver around like the groups because I've, you know, obviously some people would say it's ethically like wrong to cheat on people. And what makes it even harder now is Andrew actually found out that I've been dating Jordan when he thought he was the only one. And so he's gotten super upset at this point, and he's threatening me and saying he's going to tell the whole group. And I'm terrified of this. I don't want them to know. Obviously, my stuff with Jordan could go wrong. And to make matters even worse, one of the queen bees of the group, we'll just call her Amanda. Andrew's kind of like flirting around with Amanda. I don't know if it's like a beard type situation, but we know everyone's like been aware that they've kind of had a theme going on, like not confirmed dating.
So Andrew's gay though, right?
Yeah. Well, then that's what I'm assuming, right? It might be like a bi type thing, like, or it might just be like a gay using Amanda as a beard. But Andrew's like, he definitely likes dudes. He's pretty gay.
We're using Amanda as a beard. Oh.
Yeah,
I
beard. So
understand. I
just like,
understand.
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, I get it.
And so like that's another thing too, where it's like now she like playing around with him. I don't know if she's gonna take that, and then she might get super spiteful.
Hold on, time out real quick. Time out. Yo,
I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I see that too. My camera's freaking out.
I'm about to get a fucking seizure.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what's going on.
Striking out.
It worked.
Okay, continue. And by the way, we all know that when you say let's call him Andrew, his name's actually Andrew. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. So this supposed Andrew, no, but yeah. So I'm just worried Amanda, knowing that like she's playing around with Andrew, that she's gonna get mad at me for like I don't know taking him from her or something like that, and that she's gonna like somehow exile me. I don't want to get shunned by all of them because she's like bosses them all around. You know, she's like super good looking. She's got like a real cute little nose, and she's like that great smile. Everyone loves her, etc. And so like, they follow her around. So I don't know what to do. He's threatening to like blow the whole thing up.
That was the cute. Wait, hold on. So you're gay, correct?
Yeah.
That was the cutest comment you made. She has a cute little nose. That was the cutest comment you have made. That is so cute. That is so cute.
It's funny you say that. People literally, like, I've heard people mention before, like, the exact thing they like about Amanda is how, like, she's just got, like, the cutest little nose before. That's
so
just,
cute.
it happened to come to my mind, yeah.
That's so cute. Okay, continue.
Yeah, but, I mean, so that's the problem, right? So, like, I got Jordan to deal with. He doesn't know about any of it. Andrew figured out about all of it. I guess he wants to be, like, my only man or something like that. He didn't know I was seeing someone else. I don't want anyone to know. I just want him to stop. I've heard people tell me to, like, if you're getting blackmailed kind of thing. Obviously, this isn't quite blackmail, although it kind of is. They say that you should come out on your own terms, and so that way, like, at least you do it your way, and, like, it mitigates any damage that would happen otherwise. I've heard other people say to, like, just try to lie to them, and then, you know, you're in too deep, you know, you got to keep it going. The plot thickens kind of shit. So I don't know what to do at this point. I don't want anyone to find out. I want to keep it going. So. Yeah, it's a little complicated.
Let's begin with the first thing, because it was a lot of different problems there.
Feel free to ask me to clarify anything too.
The first thing was the group being homophobic. Are you sure? It sounds like there's a lot of gay people in your group.
It's really funny too. To be fair, Andrew, he didn't always live around here. He actually, like, some of us know each other from, like, where you, because I'm, like, 23 at this point. So I've known a lot of these since when I was, like, a teen. Some have come in, like, later in, like, my young adult life, stuff like that. And so Andrew's, like, he's relatively recently moved. Like, I think he's been here, like, not even a whole year yet. So, I mean, like, it's a pretty big group, and I'm assuming at this point we're the only three, but I mean, shit. Maybe it's a pattern, you feel me?
Whoa.
But
wait, so the gay people are
yeah, they're like pretty. I guess I could be off base about this too, because I mean, no one's ever actually like opened up and talked about it, but they make a lot of remarks that like are pretty homophobic, not to the extent where like they hate all gays kind of thing, but just like you can tell they're uncomfortable with the idea, or like they wouldn't know how to walk or like talk around them, or wouldn't want to be friends with them.
But they're gay themselves?
No, most of the group is not. Most of the group's homophobic. It's just me, Jordan, and Andrew.
That are gay.
And you guys are all gay? Or okay, hold
So
on. Sorry.
One of them might be bi. We're definitely all like dudes.
So you've been with both of them.
Yeah.
And one of them thinks that it's just you two.
Yeah, and then the other one also thought that. But now he found out that I was with the other, and that's why he's upset, threatening to tell everyone, because he thought it was an exclusive type thing. So
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, some people have told me before too, where like maybe I gotta come clean or like be honest with them and like, you know, just pick one and like stick with them kind of thing. And it's just I'm not the monogamous type of person. Are you guys familiar with like what a power bottom is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jordan's a power bottom, and it works for me. And at the same time, Andrew's also like, Andrew's just a hot piece of ass. And so, I mean, I want to have my cake and eat it too kind of thing, right? I don't care so much for like actual relationship. I'm just trying to nut. So, I mean, yeah, I don't want any of that to like get ruined. So.
You're more afraid of letting go because he's a hot ass and he's a power bottom. To the group.
I'm telling you, it's.
I want to ask you a question.
So funny.
I want to ask you a personal question, okay? And if you don't want to answer it, it's no problem, okay? Just say no comment. Before you stick it in the ass, do you always have to lube?
More often than not, yeah. I mean, the problem is too, it's not so much the size of the dick, but their asses are pretty tight. So I mean, yeah, more often than not.
So I have
gotta
to
lube it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then how do you like? Is it always clean, or is it something where you're just kind of used to it? Like,
yeah, no, you do prep and like fucking self hygiene and maintenance kind of shit. So I mean, it's not like, you know, it's always clean pretty much.
Interesting.
Obviously, other people might be fucking like, if you spur of the moment just stick it in with someone random, it probably won't be. But yeah, no, we keep it clean.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, I was just curious to how it worked. If you have to like, you know, put lube in and then stick it in. I was always yeah. Anyways,
so you get like an enema or something?
Yeah, stuff like that. You know, I'm not trying to get shit dick. So
right. Have you ever heard of a coffee enema?
A coffee enema? What's that?
I mean, I think you just use coffee. I guess I've heard about it, but I don't know.
Really, it just works like that?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's like cold coffee.
Someone said train asking for research purposes.
I got you. Hit me up in the DMs afterwards. I got you, dude.
All right, dog. Yikes. That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know if you guys have any particular advice or like insight. I realize this is probably a pretty more ridiculous situation than what you guys are used to advising.
Can I say my opinion of your friend group?
Yeah.
I think you should just come clean to them, because if they don't accept you, they're not your friends anyway.
Yeah, honestly,
it's hiding your fucking sexual.
I mean, realistically, dude, I feel like they both already know, brother. Like, there's no way that, dude.
Well, not just them. The whole group as a whole is the problem. Like, not just the two guys.
I'm talking.
I mean, the thing is, sometimes people will make those comments and they don't like you said, like they might say comments here and there. But like you said you're not actually saying that they're homophobic necessarily, but
they don't come in chat. Yeah, they don't go like, "Hey, let's kill them all," right? They just say like a kind of gay remark, but it's there's some feeling behind it. It's like, oh wow, like that's half joking, half serious, almost kind of things.
Right, and it's like, if they feel that way, then they feel that way, right? But like, I think if like, you know, if you say like, okay, this is how I am or whatever, and then they start treating you differently, then that's a different thing, right?
Yeah.
Now they might be uncomfortable all of a sudden because all of a sudden they're used to saying whatever they're used to saying, and then all of a sudden like, oh, am I like upsetting him or whatever or them because it's you and two others. I think that's a different thing. Now, in regards to the other situation, are you so how do you feel? How do you personally feel about the morality behind being with, it was Andrew, right?
Jordan's the first, and
Jordan
Andrew's
the first, and then with Andrew.
Andrew's the newer one, and he's the one who found out and is upset.
So how do you feel about that, like morally?
Morally, I'm not too. I've never explicitly told either of them it was an exclusive type deal, and especially with Andrew, I don't think it felt like it was thought to be like a super serious thing. It felt pretty playful to me. You know, like we have good sex, like it feels great for both of us. We're both able to nut pretty awesome, but like I don't think I ever gave off the impression that this was like long term for him. So I don't know like why he's so committed to it. But I personally, not only did I not give off any impressions to them of that, maybe Jordan, that's arguable. But even if I did, I'm not sure it's necessarily. I don't find it doesn't bother too much morally. I'm kind of okay with it.
I mean, if you're okay with it, but they aren't, do you know that both of them are not okay with it?
Nah, just Andrew. I think Jordan's pretty chill, whereas Andrew is almost like a little. So maybe that's why he's like dudes, but
I mean, like, I think this is hard. I mean, I would say that I think at this point, like, what's done is done, and I think that people need to understand, or like, you guys need to, like, I guess, like, lay it out there and be like, look, like, this is the thing, like, I'm looking for this. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and if they like that or they don't like that, then if they agree with that or don't agree with that, then that's what it is, right? If they agree with it, and you know, you can do what you want to do, then you go about it that way.
Right.
You know, as far as the friend group, like I said, like, I think it's best to kind of just like air it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
as long as you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, it's very conflicting because I really like hanging out with all. You know, it's fun. We have great times and shit. At the same time, they're such douchebags. Like I hate and love all of them, but I also hate them.
Yeah, that dude, that's like best friends. Like they're always gonna be like
great,
that,
but man, they're the worst. I hate them all. But I'm one of the cancers, so it's great. But I don't know. It's really hard. I've heard more often than not people tell me like we probably should, even if like not so much like me outing the other two as well, but just myself should like come clean, like it'll make the whole thing better, and like let the other two do it on their own terms. Don't want to force that on them. But yeah, I hear a lot of people say I should do that.
Right. Yeah, I think yeah, that's just how I feel. Do you guys want to?
I mean, I have no comment. I don't know.
You want to stand up and say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's in the ideal world, you know, I'd be able to. Andrew never would have found out, and I would have just been able to keep baning both, and no one would have had to worry. But now I have to like choose. But if I can convince him to shut up, I can probably keep it going, and that'd probably be the ideal scenario for me. Simply because even if it's probably the better thing to do, simply because like they're my friends, they should be able to accept me, etc., etc. Like even if that is the better thing to do, it's not something I particularly want to. You know, I'm comfortable with how things are now. You know, I get to ban both of them. That's pretty great. So if things could keep going that way, and I could somehow just like appease Andrew, like then it should be fine. I just don't know if it's worth the risk of trying to like convince him, or if I should just like pull the trigger. You know.
How would you feel about doing like a? I mean, how would you feel if those two got together?
Oh shit! Yeah, I've never thought about that. Honestly, I think Jordan and Andrew might actually. Well, I think Andrew's okay with Jordan. He did like not particularly one way or the other. I think Jordan would like Andrew though. He's exactly his type. You know, like kind of like the little submissive, more effeminate, like man kind of thing where he can like take charge. So I bet actually that might be able to work. Kind of like some like Devil's three-way, except you know even super Devil's three-way.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's not what I was going for. I was going to say,
oh, was it?
But I mean, you could hate. If that fixes the problem.
Yeah, I mean, because the only thing better than like having both at once is probably the same both, or no,
having both at once.
Yeah.
So everybody's having two.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
That'd be
That's like it sounds like a buffet, a 3-course
Shit.
meal.
I might actually try that. I might hit up my boy Jordan, tell
There
him
you
what's happening, see how he feels about it. See if we can work each other into the mix there, you know?
Yeah, I think that's I don't know. That might be a way to work it out.
Yeah, that'd be some hot shit too. Some
Mhm.
human pretzel type stuff, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like if Knut or Train, if you guys think like that probably wouldn't be the best idea, or if I should just like, if you think I should roll with that, I don't know. I'm taking all perspectives here, so.
Well, you can try.
I don't know. Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, it's true, right? We could
Yeah.
just,
Yeah. I would just. I don't know. I would just. I don't know. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one for me. I don't know. I think Sven said it pretty well. I mean, just going for the maybe there's some sexual tension between all three of you.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try to play it by ear, I guess. You know, just hit up Jordan, see what he thinks after I tell him, because he's the one who doesn't know about the other. If he takes it well, maybe I try to get him and Andrew together, see how that goes. Maybe if not, I try to like convince Andrew not to say anything. Maybe I just tell them I'm gonna tell the group on my own terms. I'll try to play it by ear, I guess.
Yep. I think that sounds good.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
Yeah. And if I might even do this like in the next few days. I might come back next week, and
sounds
if
good.
you guys are
Update
interested
us.
in knowing what happens,
Yeah, update us for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the advice, guys.
No problem.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
See
Have
you
a good
later.
night.
You too, brother.
I did.
Bye. Yo, Obi, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
How you guys doing? Good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good, man. Just chilling.
What seems
So,
to be the issue?
This is kind of like a fucked up situation, but it's not in the same time.
Okay.
So I work at a retail store, an IT retail store, and I recently just got promoted to the job, and we have all guys except one girl, and every time we open, me and the girl, she's been calling me lately, babe, which she has a boyfriend. She been like getting close to me, touching hands. And then the other night, I usually when I have stuff on my mind, I usually go up the mountains and smoke weed. And then she was asking me what I was gonna do that day, and I told her if we went up to the mountains and like smoked weed. And then she was like, "Oh man, I wish you were my boyfriend," but she has a boyfriend.
Yeah. So are you her boss?
No. Like
Okay.
we're kind of like the same pay level, I would say.
Okay.
And then the thing is too, she's been having like boyfriend problems, and then she's been asking me some advice for those boyfriend problems. And I've been in the same shoes as her, like with my ex girlfriend. So
Right.
I just been giving her my advice, like how I dealt with it and what I did with it and all that stuff.
Yeah. I think that
it sounds like a fucking introduction to porn.
I mean, I think that if she's talking to you about like boyfriend stuff, I think if she's talking to you about boyfriend stuff, then that's generally. I do think it's really weird to say I wish you were my boyfriend, but I think generally speaking, if somebody's talking to another guy about like boyfriend stuff, then it's.
I mean, I'll tell you what's up, dude. She's looking for dick, dude. That's all. She's looking for some dick. You want to dick her down? That's all. She's looking for some dick. That's all. She's a fucking girl that is.
But then there's another fucked up situation about this too.
Okay.
So she has a sister, and she's been trying to tell me to hit on her sister. And then I've got her Instagram account, I got her Snapchat account, I got her phone number. But then either way, I don't really
Wait, from her or from the girl?
No,
from the girl or from the sister?
From the girl.
Okay.
And then like I like her more than her sister, so it's like, what the hell? Like I don't want to date your sister. I want to date you. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, if you want to date her, then you can't do anything while she's with her boyfriend. Because if you do, it's ruined.
Yeah,
Because then you'll never know if she'll do it to you while you're dating.
Right.
But realistically,
that's the thing. I've been pulling.
But realistically, if she's already doing it with you while she's a boyfriend, it's just a red flag to you already.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was kind of alluding to. Like, I think generally, like, if a girl is talking to a guy about like boyfriend stuff, then I do think, like I said, I think it's super weird to say I wish you were my boyfriend, but like I think a lot of times like they want to be friends with you. But I think it's like, man, that is weird. I think that whole thing is weird. Like to like want to be friends with somebody and then say I wish you were my boyfriend, and then turn around and them give you their sister's information. Like that's really weird.
And like every time I go into work, she calls me babe, and it's like I like the first couple of times I joked around, I was like, oh, I haven't even asked you out first, like ha 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 kind of thing, or oh man, like we haven't even took the first step, and then like now it's just like, man, like what am I supposed to say after that? Like keep quiet, or should I just like?
Yeah, I think. How long has she been dating your boyfriend?
She's been dating, I think 3 years. She said.
Mm.
And there's an age
Yeah.
difference too. There's an age
What's the age difference?
I'm 25, she's 25, and her boyfriend currently right now is 40.
Okay, that I'm not gonna say this is always the case, but a lot of times when there's that big of an age difference, there's some like abort mission, like you got to leave because there's probably something there, like probably some weird stuff.
It's called audacious.
What am I supposed to do? Get up and leave and like quit my work?
Jesus.
No. You stay friends. You whatever. You keep it cordial. You keep like, if she calls you babe or whatever, like fine. Like you don't. I'm just saying, don't act on it.
Yeah, this bitch crazy, dude. Listen,
Yeah,
not to mention,
like-
bro. Listen, bro. Not to mention, listen. Put aside everything, okay? For a moment, put aside everything. Let's say she's the best girl ever. Let's say
Is she hot?
everything's great, dude.
Oh man,
okay?
she's like, from in my eyes, she's a 10.
Just listen.
Oh really?
Just listen.
Oh well,
Yeah,
never
like-
mind. I changed my mind. Yeah, go for it.
No.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
No. Listen.
Listen to Trent.
Wait,
Just listen.
here's more about the situation, okay?
No. Listen, let me tell you more about the situation, okay? Listen. Here's one thing you don't want in your life, okay? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know how tall you are. I don't know how big you are. I don't know how, this stuff, blah, blah, blah. But judging from the voice, listen, I don't think you want a 40-year-old that wants to kill you, okay?
She's not 40 though.
No.
No.
I'm talking about the husband. I'm talking about the boyfriend, the 40-year-old boyfriend that's dating a girl that's fucking your age. If there's a 40-year-old dating a girl your age, he's probably I'm picturing some backwoods hillbilly with a big dick, some serious guns in his yard, and some missing brain cells.
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like this guy, if he finds out you're fucking her and you're some little twig, he is going to curb stomp you. Do you understand? You do not fuck with another man's girl. You do not. Okay? He will, listen, there will be repercussions. You better bet your ass. And judging from her, if she's looking for attention from you, she will get the attention from you, and then she will use that attention to get attention from her 40-year-old fucking boyfriend by saying she's talking to you to get him to pay more attention. And then when he finds that out, she's going to get off to him being alpha by putting you in your place. And listen, this is a crazy bitch, okay? I've seen this shit happen all the time. This is what happens. She's dating him for 3 years. He's 40. She's young. He's probably not paying attention anymore. He's 40. He's not into this immature bullshit. He wants to fuck and just chill. She's probably acting all extra. So he's probably just chilling and minding his own business. So she's looking for dick elsewhere to get his attention. It's not actually for love. It's for attention from him. And once you fucking cross that line and she uses you for attention for him and he's out for blood to come get you, there is nothing that's going to stop him. If he sees you anywhere, he will smack the shit out of you. You do not deal with bitches like this, okay? Not to mention, listen, you need to get the fuck out, dude. Do not do anything. Don't hang out with, dude. You cannot, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro. Listen, mark my words. I'm not even fucking with you, dude. I've seen this happen so many times. You do not fuck with another man's girl, especially if she's like 22 and he's fucking 40, that means she has some goddamn. If she's fucking a 40-year-old at 22, listen, fuck me in the ass and call me Sally and call me a judgmental fucking whatever labels you fucking people want to put on me. I don't give a shit, okay? This bitch has some screws loose. If she's dating a 40-year-old at 22 while she's looking dick from you and she's 3 years in, okay? Listen, she will take your house. She'll take your car. She'll take your dog. She'll take your goddamn fucking pillowcase from your fucking room with her after she fucks you and he fucks you. Listen, get the fuck out. I'm telling you right now, you need to get the fuck out of this, okay? Stop thinking with your dick. Get the fuck out of this, okay? I'm telling you, bro. This is not to mention on top of that, after everything that you've said, on top of that, she wants you to hook up with her sister too. Listen, this is some backwoods shit, okay?
Yeah,
I don't know where you live. This is some backwoods, hills have eyes, inbred, 6-finger, 3-nipple shit, okay? You need to get the fuck out of this situation, okay? You need to. And that's my advice.
Or I live in California, so
Oh,
it's
shit.
like,
No, you don't, dude.
that's-
You live in...
no, I swear
live
to God,
somewhere
I live
deep.
in California. No, I live in California.
Not in this situation.
Where in California, brother? Where?
Indian Empires.
Yeah,
next
that's
to
what
LA.
I thought. Exactly.
30
Indian
30 minutes away
empires.
from LA.
Hey, listen, 30
East
minutes.
LA? You said East LA?
At East LA, yeah.
East LA. There you go. That's not
Hey,
California.
if you in East LA, this 40-year-old's a gangbanger, okay? You are gonna get fucking whacked, boy. Get the fuck out of this relationship, dude. I am not fucking with you, dude. I'm actually not trolling you. Dude, you do not want to get... Listen, dude, Dude, this guy's gonna whack you on top of the head. I'm telling you, he's gonna whack you. Like, when I say whack, I mean like hit you, not whack like the mafia. Like, listen,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I thought you meant...
You're in East LA and you're actually considering fucking a girl that's dating a 40-year-old man at 22 while she's telling you to fuck her sister and giving you all her information when you haven't even talked to her once, and she wants to fuck you, and she's calling you babe, and she's acting clingy while she's dating a 40-year-old for 3 years, and nothing is in your head ringing ding 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 ding, red alert ding 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 ding, red alert. Nothing's telling you that.
Or I've been keeping quiet, so every time she texts me, I don't text her back. Or every time whatever happens in the situation, I don't do it just because I don't know what to do. Like, I've been just chilling. You know what I mean, like,
dude, listen. You tell her, be like, be like, you're attractive. You know, I do like you, but I cannot listen, I cannot hook up with you while you have a boyfriend. I'm just be like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's that simple. And be like, I'm not interested in your sister because I like you. It's dude, like, leave it at that. Be like, just keep it work professional, dude. Find a way to write in a fucking text. I'm telling you, dude.
I'm actually very curious. Can you DM me her Instagram?
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
no.
DM me your Instagram too. Listen,
Yeah, no, because you can look. No, you can
Listen,
look and you can kind of like tell the type.
I'm
you know what I mean?
gonna right click and
Wait.
add you right now. Okay, I right click your name. I pressed.
All I ask is don't show on stream.
Yeah, we won't.
Yeah,
won't.
no,
Listen,
no,
I
no.
right clicked and added you. Right click my name and add me too. On Discord, just right click my train wreck and go to add friend.
All right. That friend.
Okay, now DM me the fucking Instagram. Dude. Let's fucking take a look at this, dude. Jeez.
DM it to me as well. I need to see this.
All right, I got you, Canute. Don't worry. And then S-Fan, I'll jazz friend real quick.
Yeah.
Send me this shirt right now real quick before you do all that. I gotta see this, dude. Let's squad
Dude,
W.
You can tell.
Let
yeah,
the incel ambassador take a look, dude. Let the incel ambassador take a look, okay?
Alright, so
Listen,
I send it to S-Fan right now. Give me one quick second, guys. I'm doing it on my phone.
Oh, the account is private.
Here, let me do this. Even better.
Here, screenshot some shit and send
Yeah,
it
there
to
you
me.
go.
Wait, don't give me your info. Why are you giving me your password? I'm just kidding.
I've got to see this shit, dude.
Add friends, Canute. Oh,
No, we're friends.
This is some fucked up shit, dude.
it is, man. That's why I don't have siblings, right? So it's just like I don't even know who to talk to about this. I don't know, like.
Yeah, and if you do this, and if you do this, you won't have kids either. Okay, so listen, listen, dude. Hey, I'd stay the fuck away from this. Okay, let's check this out, dude.
I'm sending it right now, guys. Give me a couple seconds.
Wow.
That's fan.
Oh, bro, you're good. This guy looks. This guy's for sure some. This guy looks like he works for Herbalife, dude. He looks like he's like some Herbalife advocate. You know that pyramid's Herbalife advocate.
No, that's the most dangerous.
No,
So
That's the guy who's got freaking 10 assassins. Like that's. I mean,
no, dude.
No.
This guy probably can't even get hard, dude. Like she's probably done. He probably can't get hard anymore, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, listen, dude.
So this is the thing too.
Oh,
Like,
this guy.
he's
Wait. I need to send you a picture, Tyler. You're going to laugh your fucking ass off right now.
All I have to say is he's like kind of religious to what
I
he
told you.
believes in.
I said he looks like a religious. Dude.
Wait, he's
is.
religious.
Dude.
Yeah, he's really religious.
Hold
Like,
on.
He's really
doesn't-
religious.
Yeah, he doesn't work Sundays. Like he
Dude.
believes in his religion.
Hey, dude.
And,
I knew it.
He's
I
40 and he's dating.
Yeah.
What did
this is
I
the thing
tell
too.
you?
So I'm Arabic, right? So I'm the type of guy like I'm a nice guy. I'm a really really nice guy. I'm like more humble. Like where I grew up, how I grew up, it's like I always say yes. I don't say no. I always say yes.
Right.
And every time she asks me for advice because of him, it's like, man, I don't know what to do.
I mean, honestly, you sound real humble considering fucking a 40-year-old man's girlfriend. That sounds very humble of you.
Or I have, you know what I mean? Like I talk to her because we're coworkers, but like, man, how are you supposed to put coworkers and friends? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you
Wait,
can't.
so
Go ahead.
Do you know if him and her is
Nope.
if he's that religious, are they
Nope.
like sexually active?
Nope.
They're not. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. She's looking for dick. She's just horny. It's bad.
And then okay, so she every time like we talk about school stuff too, she takes the same major as me. Software engineering. She's software engineering. We like the same exact music. We fucking like the same exact video games. Like, man, it's a perfect girl for me. But it's like, fuck, man, like I don't want to talk to you anymore, kind of thing.
You'd actually be surprised that's the perfect girl advertised to you in fucking TV series. Usually you end up fucking with someone the opposite. The same is annoying. You end up getting annoyed because it's clingy, weird. You're always together in every aspect of your life. So I wouldn't, that's some Smallville type shit where everything's alike. It's not real, but hey, it's something you'll learn yourself through experience.
Hopefully sooner than later, right?
Someone in chat says opposite attract is bullshit. Schaefer, listen, dude. Try getting a girlfriend before you talk, okay? Relax, okay? Relax. I think you're watching too many Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, I think so. This guy sounds really religious. I do think it's weird to date a 15-year difference is a lot.
Hey, man, it's a big time difference, man. Like
this. I mean, just kind of looking at the pictures and then also seeing kind of understanding more like it's religious and this and that. I don't think it's quite the same situation as before. But to me, it seems like she is probably not happy in the situation that she's in. And do you know how they met?
Fuck yeah,
yes.
she's not happy, dude. She's 22. She's 22. She's
right.
She's in the prime of her fucking sexuality. She's fucking waiting for that fucking throbbing dick. And literally, this guy is 40, religious, not fucking her until they get married. Of course she's unhappy, man. Listen, there's one thing, Schaefer, I will say, okay? If you want to say opposites are bullshit, I don't think so. But I'll tell you one thing is bullshit, okay? Hey, listen. If you can't dick down your significant other at least once every couple months, listen, she gonna find that dick somewhere. I mean, there are good girls that won't. Don't get me wrong. That was more of a joke. There are good girls that will wait for you. There really are good girls that will wait for you. But you got to have some sort of sexual stimulation, whether it's phone sex, internet sex, whether it's something. You got to have something, dude. Because realistically,
look at the picture I sent.
Yeah.
Looks the same. That guy fucked. He's 45 and he fucks 18, like 17, 18-year-old girls.
Yeah, well, this
here
guy's
in
a,
Norway.
dude. This guy's a Chad. This is way different, dude. The other guy looks like he
Yeah.
trips
It's the
over.
same.
The other guy looks like no. The other guy looks like he trips over his own shoes. This guy looks like a fucking Chad.
But as fan, they met at Tinder. Just to give you a heads up. On Tinder.
Yeah, they met on Tinder. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
if somebody's religious,
yeah, Esfin, I already know.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I already know.
Okay.
My mod's already set it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that the guy's religious, he wants to live his life a certain way. I think that's fine, right? People can do that. Every teach their own, right? I think that this is bad because I kind of feel bad for the guy. Because I think that she feels like she's probably stuck. I mean, she really shouldn't be hanging out with you and stuff if she's in a relationship like that. Not the way that you're saying.
She's been telling me that she's been getting in fights lately, and where she has to apologize to him for fighting over his situations. So I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna break up soon. But man, like I'm not gonna jump on that real quick. I mean, like that's kind of like
Rebound.
yeah, it's like a or guy could right. Even though I don't know this guy, like man, that's fucked up.
No, that's not. Listen, get this idea of guy code out of your mind. I don't know what the fuck world you're living in, brother. I don't know if you're a fucking alien from fucking Jupiter. Okay, I should say stupider maybe. There's no guy code. Okay, the guy code is you fuck anything and everything. Okay, that's guy code. Okay, what you're talking about is bro code, and by bro I mean bro. I'm not talking. Hey, what up, bro? I'm talking your bro. That's the only guy code that's anywhere. It's your fucking closest bro code. Okay, guy code is whipping your dick out and fucking and getting sucked. Okay, that's guy code. So this idea you have in your head, it's not from this world. Okay, it's not. You understand? So get that out of your mind completely. Okay, that's not guy code at all. Okay, not one bit. So ignore guy code completely. If there's any code, it should be your own. It's just a principle that you're born with, or you grow up with, or you're raised by. Okay, it's not called guy code. Trust me, guys are fucking scummy. Okay, there's no. Just trust me on this, okay? Coming from the incel king himself. Secondly, I want to reiterate something, guys. Earlier when I said if you don't dick your girl, then she'll get it somewhere else. Maybe for some girls it's like that, but there are girls that don't do that. I want to reiterate that. I made a joke, and I know there's people here that seriously take advice. And I want to reiterate for those guys that are seriously seeking advice in that category. There are girls that will hold off for you as long as you need. So don't feel like that's not possible. That is definitely possible, and it is out there. I just want to clarify that. As far as your situation, and listen, here's the problem, okay? This is just no-go in every direction. It's no-go, okay? Your best bet's to be friends with her, and maybe 2 years down the road, you can get together if it works. This is going to end up bad, okay? It sounds like you like her and you want to date her. Even if she breaks with her boyfriend and she gets with you, it's going to be a rebound. It's going to be. It's just how it is, okay? And if she stays with him and you fuck her, it's not going to go anywhere, and now you have a fucking enemy, okay? And God knows. Like S-Fan said, you never know who people are. This guy looks like he's tripping over his own shoes, but at the end of the day, he could be some fucking goddamn serial killer that's fucking, slitting throats, at lunchtime and fucking eating brains at fucking dinner. You just don't know, okay? You have no fucking idea, okay? So realistically, you don't want to deal with that drama at all. My advice is I would keep it as friends. I would diffuse this as much as you can. If you actually care about her as much as you say, I think it's better to be friends with her. And if there's a true love somewhere in there, it'll come out by itself. It'll flourish by itself through time. But if you rush into things how they are now, it's not going to end anywhere good for you, for her, or for the other guy. It's just going to end up in a terrible place. Not to mention, let's say you do get together, you'll be paranoid for the rest of your relationship that she's doing this to you with some other guy. So if I were you, I would just be friends. I'd let it run out if you actually care about her. If you're looking for a nut, I'd wait for her to break up, get a quick nut, have a good time. But either way, I wouldn't fuck with her while she has a boyfriend, especially when he's 40 years old and he looks like a fucking weirdo.
I think that's kind of like the biggest thing right there is the fact that if she is with this guy and she's hanging out with you, like, would you like it if the same thing was happening and you were the guy?
Fuck no.
Yeah. So like, if anything were to like actually go on past that, and like, let's say you were to date this girl, like, how would you know for sure that she wouldn't do this at some point with another guy? You know?
You won't. I have to have like eyes back my head. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
cool guys.
All right, cool,
I want to
man.
say thank you for the advice and
Come back and
really,
let us
really
know how it
appreciate it,
went.
man.
Come back and let
I
us
will.
know what decision you made. If you decided to fuck her or you decided to, you know, be a
No, I
good
will.
boy.
I'll probably see you guys within like 2 weeks, and I'll
All
let
right.
you guys know what happened.
See you in 2 weeks,
And
brother.
if you do, get ready to move.
That's
All
right.
right, guys. You guys have a good night.
You
and,
too, brother.
I'll join the rest of the stream.
All right, awesome,
All right,
man.
see you,
Have a
dude.
good night, bro.
Bye, guys.
Later. All right, last guy, boys. Let's bring him in here. Yo, what's up, Sonny?
Yo, thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Thanks for the 100 earlier, dude. That was a bomb.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, man. It's I'm making a lot of money right now. It's fine to spread the wealth around, right?
Hey, yeah. Hey, anti-capitalism. Good shit, dude.
Just first, I just want to say, like, I love all you guys in this the stream, Vespan, Canute, everyone.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you doing a lot of good content and a lot of positive vibes. I just want to mention that.
Hey, love you too, brother. Love you
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
So did you get that story I sent, or would you want me to talk about? I sent it to Famous, and I can just DM it to you right now if you need it.
Well, just say it so everyone has a context.
Okay, let me pull it up here 1 second.
I can hear you in my headset. I'm gonna take a piss.
Okay. Cold candy, by the way.
Oh,
I'm just on a voice, right? I know, no, I'm not checking.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We
Okay.
can hear you.
Yeah.
No, like I'm not. Wasn't sure if I was on vid or not.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
just voice on the stream.
For sure.
So what's up, man?
Okay,
You said you already sent the story.
Yeah, I have a pretty extensive story. It's pretty long. I don't know, maybe too long for tonight. It's pretty like 4 or 5 pages. Basically, a little background on myself. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. Very nice area. Like I believe there's no IRL streamers in this area, so I want to just start streaming. But that's not what I want to talk about here. Like I want to talk about the last like year of my struggles of like with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people come on the stream, right? So I think I could, from my personal experiences, I could give them some insight into like social, mental health and mental health stigma that you get late, even if you go through mental health and you recover, say in a year, 2, 3 years, even after that, people still label you as like broken or stuff like that. So it's tough. It's really tough to talk about. Apparently, especially my parents, they emigrated from India, and but they are very westernized as well. They've been here for 30, 40 years, so they're really understanding and helpful, loving.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, like my brother is a very, very smart, intelligent person. Even have a support group, everyone. It's hard. You're solo. Like so, I feel like sometimes. So just to so even to reference, I don't know, Sven, you weren't here, but for Canute, the first guy that came on, the guy was from Alaska, and he wanted to move to Oregon. Just to give like some advice that I thought you guys didn't really fill in with was like he said he was working a graveyard shift. I used to do that straight out of high school. It is not good for your what do you say, energy. So I would say quit that job, get a job during the day, take vitamin D, take multivitamins, like take all the pills under the sun that will help you. From there, but he should talk about his physicians. He should have talked to like as many doctors and such as he could have possibly ever like met until he found someone that worked like it was they vibed, you know. So so
Yeah,
every
that's
like
a good advice.
like the drugs, it's like a fingerprint, right? 2 drugs that work for me would not work for you, right? Or like a combination, like different
a lot of times,
doses like a milligram. Like, there's like a dose. So for I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about or what.
Talk about as much as you want.
Okay, sure. So I was put on like a couple drugs.
Yep.
Like I don't know if you guys would know what it is. It's called psychosis. It's kind of like a loss of reality.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of like stopped talking a lot because I was trying to like do a lot of things at once. I had bad sleep. I was like partying a lot, try to do a lot at once, right? So I kind of just broke down slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, psychosis is a lot more serious than that. There's like,
Of course, yeah.
it's
really, yeah.
I suffered from acute psychosis. I was in the hospital for 2.5 months, so I know a lot about psychosis. It's a you know,
Yeah,
like a temporary psychotic break.
I was force admitted to the hospital, and I stayed there for about 9 days or so.
Okay.
And in that time, I try to like suppress the memories because it's a really tough time. But looking back, I can remember every single person and like conversations we had, like the people that I met that were in the hospital, or the nurses or whoever helped me along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like reflecting on those times. It's like, okay, at the time it might be tough, but things do get better. If you have good family, you have good friends. Like hopefully in the future things will look up, right? So
Right. So psychosis is usually like caused by something.
Depends.
So there is causes. So there's marijuana is one.
Right.
So it's like it brings about, if Train wants to jump in here.
It depends. There is psychosis which is it just generates. It's a mental illness. You suffer from psychosis, or it can be an induced psychosis. Induced psychosis is an acute psychosis. When it's induced, it's an acute psychosis. It means it's a temporary psychosis that's induced by something that's triggered it, whether it's drug use, whether it's just from underlying mental conditions or anything else. So there's induced psychosis, and then there's psychosis, which is something that it happens.
Yeah, you're something you're
when
born
you're
with.
When you're born. It's just a deficiency you have in your brain, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know the exact scientific shit behind it, but yeah. Anyways, it's just yeah, you lose touch with what's reality and what's.
Well, you get delusions. I thought I was like hearing like the voice of God, like stuff like that. It's like really intense. Like it's really.
Well,
it's like the same thing as like schizophrenic and stuff. It's
that
like
falls into like schizophrenia, but no, psychosis is a little.
Psychosis is a part of that, right? Or no?
Schizophrenia maybe schizophrenia is a part of psychosis, maybe some symptoms of it, but I wouldn't say psychosis is a part of schizophrenia. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like weird, like science stuff. Yeah, it's like weird.
Yeah, as
like,
this commentator Astronaut Falls said, marijuana doesn't inherently cause psychosis. It can trigger it if you already have like symptoms from the past. Like exactly what he said.
Exactly what I said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys do a lot of advice streams. I don't know. So maybe I'm just getting like general like life advice. I don't know. Like I have a lot of experience. Like I'm only 25 years old. I don't know. Throughout my life, I have dealt with a lot of cancer, Parkinson's, ALS, and so basically my cause, what I want to do in life is work in nonprofit and try to raise as much money as possible.
Right. Wait, did you say you had things that you've dealt with like personally?
Yeah, personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had Parkinson's and you had ALS?
No. No, sorry to confuse you. Like for example, my grandma or an aunt.
Right.
Like people that I went to high school with. Like a friend and had cancer and passed away before he graduated, right?
I'm sorry for that.
Oh, of course. Thank you for your kind words. But yeah, I know working in charity and stuff would be like the good thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Someone asked like relationship advice. I don't know. It's like so like Tinder and stuff is terrible. Honestly, I've been on it. Like I get a lot of matches. I talk to a lot of people, but like
it's
like you gotta meet people. I feel like through mutuals or like go out.
Yeah. Well, and it's like you gotta meet the right kind of people based on the environment, right?
It depends what you're looking for.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Like it depends on like what you're looking for exactly. I think if how were you raised? Like in terms of.
I was actually born and raised in Vancouver.
Yeah. Okay. So like.
So I've been well educated and I have a good support family. So.
Right. Were your parents pretty like traditional or?
No, they're very adapted to Canadian values and such.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. People are like asking, "What's your question? What's your problem?" And this is like the end of the stream. I just came on like to just give my experiences in life of dealing with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It would be get some insight. I don't know. And people like try telling me to leave or whatever. I don't care.
Yo, Mr. Greg, thanks for the 5 gifted, brother. Well, yeah, that's gonna everyone gets shit talk. Man, I get shit talk every day. It's part of it. But yeah.
Born in Vancouver equals well educated. if you put in the time and the work, you can do anything in life, brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say to that.
Yeah, for most people, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that was just a quick thing. I'll talk to you like in DMs. I'll tell
I'm
you what
down.
I'm like about. So I have like a more nice story that's like talking about just watching your stream that helped me get.
Hey,
through
thank
some
you,
tough
man. I
times.
appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I saw that in the DMs.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that when you talk to other streamers,
Yeah, I
other
don't want
friends.
to take up too much of your time. You can.
Oh
bring someone else
no,
on or
hey,
whatever.
time is yours, brother. It's not if it's not a big deal at all. If you
Hey,
want
no,
to.
it's your stream. You can do what you want.
No,
So.
brother, listen, we're heading toward the end, like you said. So, hey, the floor is yours. If you want anything, if not, we can come back later. Just whatever you want. I don't mind.
The CX network, kick him already. Weird champ. Watching Ice. Weird champ.
Hey, listen, you can't be. Listen, dude, trust me.
Yeah, I know I'm not triggered or anything, but.
Hey.
So even like you see like messages in the chat, they like still insult mental health issues. So that's what I'm trying to like bring awareness to.
Yeah,
right.
It's a good thing to bring awareness to. It's definitely a good thing.
Like if you can even help one person in life like that, you'll make your life worth it, you know.
Yep.
So all right, that's the gist of what I wanted to say or whatever.
Have you started streaming yet?
No, I'm trying to like just do like YouTube right now. Like I bought a Audi S3, and then I'm just gonna like GoPro and just like road trip down to California and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds great.
So actually, you know Arteezy, right?
Yeah.
Of course. Like my cousin knows him, so I could like put you in touch.
Hey, that'd be sick. I love Arteezy, dude.
Like
hey,
he knows like Fear and like all those guys.
Hey, get him on the podcast, baby. Get him on the podcast. Hey, that'd be sick.
We'll see.
The boy Arteezy, dude. Artur Babev.
Like he knows all of them, so we'll see.
That's the boy, dude. Hey, yeah, let me know,
Actually
bro.
flexing on my goal. Hey, it's connections, right?
What's your stream gonna be? Stream name?
I don't want to advertise. I'll talk to you.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming on, brother. I appreciate the support, dude, and I appreciate the kind words, man. That means a lot. That my streams, helped you in any way at all. Even if it's a small way, that feels good. It feels very good to know that. I see a lot of negative comments every day, so the positive ones feel really good. I appreciate that.
Okay, thanks for having me on.
Right. Love you, man. Guys. You too, brother.
Right,
see you, dude.
Right,
Good night, man.
All right, boys. I think it was a successful, nice little fun time we had. Huge shout out to Knut for being here. Twitch.tv/Knut and SFanTV for hanging out with us. Twitch.tv/SFanTV as you see it on the screens, guys. Make sure to give them follows. Thanks for all the subs, guys. I appreciate all the subs. Thanks for the donations. No warning. Make sure to make it here next Monday, and we'll get you in here, man. I know you wanted to talk. We'll get you in here next Monday. Larry the Traveler, Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Great for on 3 months. Thank you. Dealy Gold, 3 months Twitch Prime. Thank you, man. Josai, 5 months. Thank you. Bikini Ifrit, Tier 1. Thank you. Bomi's Live, Twitch Prime. Heavenly Dub, Twitch Prime. Rosenut, Twitch Prime. Thank you, guys. A lot of support from you guys. Orvalef, Twitch Prime. Thank you, man. A lot of support from everybody tonight, guys. It was an amazing stream, fun time. Yeah, I think it's been a great time from everybody. Pinch and Scream, Tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Welcome to the crew. I had a good time. I hope all of you guys did too. Sorry I was in a bad mood. I was cranky. I was being a cranky little pussy tonight. I apologize. Hey, but I feel a little better right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a great stream. Shout out to Knut and SFanTV for helping us out. Yeah. All right, later, guys.
See you guys.
All right, boys. It was a fun stream. I appreciate all your support. Thank you, guys. Make sure to follow my Twitter, twitter.com/TrainWrecksTV. Twitter.com/TrainWrecksTV. Instagram.com/TylerNickname. Make sure to join our awesome Discord community. Make sure you have a little bit of thick skin, but once you get through the bullshit, it's an awesome place. !Discord. YouTube.com/TrainWrecksTV1. And yeah, Twitter.com/TrainWrecksTV, guys. Twitter.com/TrainWrecksTV. Twitter.com/TrainWrecksTV. Let's throw a host to somebody here and let's have a good rest of our night. Thank you guys again. And I love hanging out with you guys. Thanks for all the new subs, guys. It really means a lot to me. And thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Let's see who's live right now. I know it's JCG's birthday, so maybe we give her a host since it's her birthday. You can spread some birthday love to her, guys. Let's host JCG, guys. It's her birthday. Let's give her some love, guys. Go show her some hearts in chat, guys. I love you guys. Happy birthday to JCG and happy birthday to everyone. That's their birthday. I love you guys. Ape Gang. See you later. Twitter.com/TRAINWRECKS TV. Twitter.com/TRAINWRECKS TV. Twitter.com/TRAINWRECKS TV. Peace.